Uh, It's Clobberin time! It is Clobberin time indeed, and I want to thank the great gentleman who gave us that Clobberin time. Not only yell, but that Clobberin times intro. The great Stone Loki. Thank you for that, bro. I appreciate that.
Always, brother. Always. How are you guys doing?
All right,
Hail,
man.
Loki.
And, hail Loki, indeed. Hail Valhalla. And as a proud friend to the wonderful Valhalla, I want to say thank you, everyone, all for being here tonight for Clobberin Times Christmas with the Superheroes, a Christmas celebration of just a bunch of YouTube superheroes geeking out. I mean, we got it all, man. We've got the Deep South, the middle of the country. We've even got our old buddies in Canada up there, and we might even have some lovely ladies joining us soon. In fact,
really?
Yeah, because I mean, that's how we roll here at this Christmas party. We don't want just a bunch of dudes hanging out, man. We, have some.
No.
Come on, man. Girls don't collect comic books. We all know that.
That's true. There are no girl geeks. That's a myth. Apollome's Minion, thank you for popping. It's great to see my great old buddy Art Percy is here. Hey, buddy, the magnificent, great, two of the greatest wrenches in the history of wrenching, Eric K. and Chris Persia, two legends in the wrench field, I guess you could say.
Yes.
And I want to welcome, of course, my old buddy and often partner in crime, the great Mark C. And I want to welcome our Canadian buddy, Lord Thoth, my good friend, who is, of course, not only because there are so few of us around, buddy, not only a fan of the great series Blake 7, we've joined our old buddy Noel for some cool watch parties. I hope we get to do that again soon. Avon lives, and also a fellow fan of the Legion of Superheroes, Sir LLL. Long live the Legion.
That's right. Long live the Legion. Avon lives. Nice to be here, man. Thanks for the invite. It's great to celebrate this with you.
I appreciate it, man. I know it's late for you up there, dude, and I hate to have grabbed you late, man. But I'm just so glad to see you, and I'm hoping that some other pals will pop in earlier. I've sent out some invites too. And Loki, man, again, thanks, buddy. I'm so glad because I know you're a busy man.
Thank you. Thank you for the invite. Thank you for the invite, brother. No, it's an honor, man. I love hanging out with you guys.
I appreciate that, but I did not get to hear the show this morning. I was because I sleep too damn late sometimes. I never go to bed like 6 in the morning. But I understand. I was mentioned and I'm touched. Thank you. I don't know what I'm sure Mark C was just talking bad about me like he always does, but that's okay.
It went easy on you today. It was no trash talking.
Oh yeah, man!
No, I was trying to drum a support for you, man. Just put your name out there and let everyone know that you were kind of down under the weather and that you needed a little. Send along with some prayers and well wishes to you, so that hopefully pick you up and make you'd feel a little better.
Well, I appreciate that, but also the great Gary and the great Doomcock did that for me last night as well on the Inquisition, and I appreciate both those guys. Hail to them and Merry Christmas to them wherever they are. and
Hell yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if because last time I talked to you about you being ill under the weather, you said not a lot of people know about it, but I'm just gonna tell you, and I to me that means shush, don't say nothing. So I didn't know if you had like made any of that public. If you had, I'd have said something at the beginning of the show.
No. I just told Gary. I told Gary. The Lord Thoth and I were talking to Gary after the member stream. I mentioned it. And I told Doomcock stuff like that. But yeah, no. Then I figured I'm glad Mark did because I want to make sure that if I do pop off, that somebody out there in the YouTube knows about it, not just the people that know me at home, and that Mark C doesn't get all my stuff because I know I got some stuff for him. I want you guys to know. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm with Loki there too. I know it was told in confidence, and I didn't want to kind of spoil that. In case you wanted to keep it on the down low. So yeah, that's
cool. No,
I put you on blast, man. I went on there. I did it in the super chat so everybody would see it.
Man, well that's cool, brother. It's not a big deal. It's just pretty embarrassing because I thought here it was telling everyone I was immortal and everything, and this shit happens, man. So that's bad for your reputation.
Well, you're still here, right?
That's right.
I think I am. I am made of rock, after all.
There you go. There can be only one Clobberin times.
Yeah.
Speaking of rock, speaking of geek talk, I was watching our boy Zach today, and Clobberin. I think we got to go to the shop and get a book, dude. It looks like that Marvel. It's called Marvel. I think issue 2 just came out. It's an anthology book, and they've got an X-Men story in there painted by Dan Breton, who hardly ever does any work anymore.
Oh, wow.
And there's actually a Ben Grimm Thing story where he's fighting Spider-Man over a cannoli, and it's written and drawn by Eric Powell. And I don't know if you've ever seen his work, but Eric Powell draws monsters almost better than anybody. And I've seen his thing. I saw a couple pictures of it, and it's a little bit of Kirby, a little bit of Byrne, and every little bit of his own making in between. And I was like, this might be one of the most perfect Ben Grimm things I've ever seen because it kind of covers everything. I don't have the book yet. I just heard about it today watching his video, and it's like, well, this is one I got to go get for nothing else, just the art.
Is that a new Alex Ross one? No, it's a different one.
Yes,
isn't it?
It's Alex Ross cover.
Oh.
He bookends the front and the back with like some Doctor Strange story he's got going on, but the inside of it is an anthology that has like 3 different stories in it. And Zach was like, "Yeah, all 3 stories in here are good." And it's like I never like all 3 stories inside of an anthology, but it's like if you get a chance, pick this one up. And I'm like, all right, I'm sold.
Wow,
Eric Powell doing the thing was enough for me. That's all I needed to hear. I love Eric Powell's artwork.
I'm with you on that. I mean, I have to buy a Marvel comic in 2020. I just don't think that's even really. I mean, I know Claude's picking up a few, but wow, a Marvel comic that I want, ladies and gentlemen, it is truly the season of miracles.
This will be the first Marvel comic current month Marvel comic that I probably will have picked up in 4 years, maybe longer.
Yeah. Sounds about right for me, or even more. Anybody else buying any current comic now? I mean,
I get several in my pull list.
It's all Indiegogo for me. I like to support the independents, and it's all Indiegogo for me now. I will not buy a mainstream comic book.
Yeah. I just got Preston Aceveda's Doc Salem and Akari Press, Antonio Bryce's brand just finally walked through the door through UPS today. I couldn't have been more pleased. I got 2 new Indiegogo books to read as well. So
well, there you go. Thoth, you said you have a pull list now? Still?
Yeah, I still have my pull list. See, my comic shop here, he's been having some rough goes. There's some big customers that have dropped, and I really don't have the heart to. I've cut back a little bit, but he gets the comics into the 1 per shop, and it's $50 or $60 here, and you know what? I've known him for 20, 30 years. I just go in and as I've posted back and forth to Ottawa from my postings, I've been back and forth. And every time I go in, he gives me a discount, free bags and boards. And so I kind of give back. So yeah, I have several in my pull list. I'm getting all the X titles, and I've dropped a few recently, but the X of Swords thing has been just confusing and awful as heck. But I've been a traditional X-Men collector since the dawn of time, and Most of my favorites are DC, right? Green Lantern, Hal Jordan is always my favorite. So I've been getting his comics since since issue 1. Well, even before that. And, but yeah, there are some Marvel titles. I actually been picked up the new Iron Man title as well. And I'm dropping it after issue 4 here. It's just awful.
Dan Slott crap or
Yep. Yeah, it's
Dan
awful.
Slott is horrible. Dan Slott is freaking.
If you really want to help your comic shop, pick up back issues because that's all theirs. And at the same time, if you're going to buy current stuff, buy trades, or heck, if you got the scratch, go buy an omnibus because they get more money off of that than they would off the monthlies. It's almost, you can actually, if they could sell a ton of back issues, or if they could sell a lot in trades and in giant hardcovers, anywhere between $50 to $100, you put more money in their actual register than what has to go out the door back to the publishers, and it helps them out a lot more.
Yeah, I haven't been picking up
the monthlies alone.
I haven't been picking up the Batman stuff, but I picked up the trade for Batman White Knight, and that was Sean Murphy, if I remember correctly. And wow, that was actually pretty good. I actually enjoyed that a lot. There's some stuff in it that I didn't like, but not a huge Batman fan, but I really enjoyed the story. And so I haven't read the sequel to it yet. It just came by Amazon there a couple weeks ago and sitting on my shelf there ready to read. But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So look, you haven't touched any kind of any stand crap in a long time then.
The last thing I bought the first couple of years of the Injustice books. That was it. It was the last thing I got.
That's been a while too, huh?
And those were the novella things. What are they? The ones that the 24 hates.
Oh, he hates trades.
Not the reprints, but the the novel things, the hardback.
Yeah, the trade paperbacks.
Yeah, I guess
the compilations.
Compilation.
Well, it's not even. I don't. Well, yeah, I guess it is a compilation, but yeah, it's a hardcover where they'll put. It's not a thick one. It's almost like an actual graphic novel the way they put it together. Even though I do believe it is a compilation of about 6 issues.
Yeah.
But that's the old Mike S. Miller stuff before he got thrown out of DC.
Yeah. I still buy a few books. Mark with the C. Hello, buddy. Thank you for being here, sir. It is a pleasure. Still 5 books, including the FF. Boy, I had to stop on that one. Even I tried it a couple years back when they brought it back. Dan Slott's horrible. Waiting for it to get better. Dude, I've waited. I gave it 13 issues. That was enough, man. My local store is closed and no stores to go into and browse for old books anymore. Sorry to hear about that, man. But yeah, comic shops have been dropping. And the ones that do seem to hang on, do well, are doing better with back issues. Thank you, comic book industry. But my God, Dan Slott's fucking sucks, man. I went back in 2000. What was it, 18 or 17, whatever it was, when they brought the Fantastic Four back, quote unquote. They were basically the Fantastic 44.
18,
and they made
I think, yeah.
Yeah, they made a big deal about it, and I made a pact with a buddy of mine who was a big FF fan, and one of my Clobberin time group, and just huge FF dude, and we both loved the Fantastic Four so much, obviously. And they said, "All right, look, we'll read the first 12, and after that, we'll review it." We started out, we did a show talking about it when the first issue came out. I said, "I'll give it a chance." Dan Slott has written things I liked many bazillion years ago. We'll give it a chance, and well. After about 12 issues, I only gave it 13 because one was a two-parter, and it sucks. Dan Slott's garbage, and the FF is broken beyond repair from regular Marvel Comics. But we do have another superhero who's joined us.
Really?
Yes. Another superhero, Paulie from Latino Slam. What's up, my brother?
Super Paulie.
Hey, Paulie.
Felicidades. Feliz Navidad, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Oral
Merry
Mango.
Christmas.
Yeah, Oral Mango. Happy Yule.
Hey man, thanks for joining us, buddy. Man, we can have a legion of superheroes of our own here. Right now, we're just a Justice League, but we could be a legion soon.
Yeah, man. How you feeling?
I know I'm hanging in there, man. Not too bad at all.
That's great.
I feel like I can take on the whole empire myself.
Oh yes.
You just need a green lightsaber.
At that point, sir, I would like you to know that my lightsaber was blue until it fell down the damn Bespin thingy.
With your hand, right?
Yes, it did.
With the good hand.
Yes, my fighting hand. As the doctor said. Paulie, man, I like that. Dude, he is the master of hats, is he not? The Mad Hatter. That's what we'll start calling him.
The key is economics. This was at the $1.99 store.
Oh, I like it, man. That is badass. That is.
Yeah.
Is that a great hat?
I don't know. Their section is it's such a catastrophe, in the seasonal sections at 99-cent store. So it's just like stuff's all over the place. I saw this in the cowboy hat, so I had to get one of each.
Well, it is, man. It works, buddy. It works. My great buddy Steve Mitchum's popped in. Hey, bro, good to see you. DD Myers, I'm honored to have you stop in. Thank you, Chris. Merry Christmas to you all for our Clobberin Times Christmas with the Superheroes get together. Man, I tell you what an august group we have here, man. I am just honored. Thanks all you guys for showing up, man.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it. Like I say, we will have a couple ladies join us soon. So everybody, break your ties. Rock dude with a cat. And then there's of course, I don't know, we have Paulie. He's a big draw. So
Oh my God.
he's popular with the ladies. So.
And hail to Mark C.
Hey, Paulie, how you doing today?
Good. How you doing, man? How you been?
I've been good. Enjoying 2 weeks off for the end of the year, and enjoying the holiday with my son. So we've been having a good time.
Excellent. I don't think I've ever been on a stream with you before, so I wanted to say hello.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
Yes, indeed. We got speaking of, we were talking about comics earlier. I just oh man, I'm gonna commit some sacrilege here. Promise me, Loki, you don't tell don't tell our boy 24 because he's gonna hate me. I bought some digital comics a little while ago. On Comicology. The Masterworks for $1 a piece. Masterworks.
Oh wow.
Because I'm blind. Well, not really, but I always love the physicals. I want the physical copies. But I like throwing them, casting my phone to the big screen and looking at those big, beautiful art panels on the big TV and stuff. I don't know if you ever do that. It looks pretty damn cool though, and it's just a cheap way to get to read a bunch of old.
Well, dude, do you remember when DC had the read 'em online thing?
Oh yeah.
I'd set up a stream and I'd be listening to somebody streaming in the background, and I'd get done with my work for the day and I'd pop that up and I would read through the Injustice books.
It's cool.
I was doing that for a long time until they screwed it up and now they charge you like twice as much and they don't give you half of what you used to get. So
shite.
Yeah.
Currently, I'm still actually subscribed to DC Universe.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of that stuff went over to and it's because a lot of the animated stuff is still over there, on top of some of the more obscure television and film stuff. But there's also the comic books, which I can put on my television and watch, which I did.
They kept the cartoons then, because that's why I canceled, because they weren't keeping the cartoons. So I was like, no, screw that. Take away all my stuff and charge me more money for it. Nah,
they're still there right now anyway. But gentlemen, we have a lady with us now.
Oh shit!
It's like there's a wonderful, extraordinary heiress of chaos. Hello, my friend.
Hello.
Why, hello there.
Hi.
What's up? You on the road? Are you on the road?
Not anymore. I'm not on the road anymore. I'm back home for a small time before I set off on the road again. So,
travel.
perfect timing.
I can't wait to get on the road again.
Oh, Willie, go ahead. Go for it, Willie.
Musical interlude here.
Oh my
On
goodness.
the road again.
You have to put that other cowboy hat back on.
Okay.
Makes you look like Woody from
You need to be wearing
Toy
a
Story.
cowboy hat for that one, brother. He can't find the cowboy.
Where did it go?
The man of 1,000 hats.
He's the Mad Hatter there.
Literal Mad Hatter.
I'll be right back.
Okay, we got to see that hat.
Oh, Super Paulie.
Super Paulie.
We need a villain in here.
Huh.
We have one. We have Eris. She's a
I am the most hated of all. Don't y'all know that?
But
No,
you have a Wonder Woman.
we all love you.
Oh, you'd
Yes.
be surprised.
And speaking of that insignia that you have there with the WW, we got that movie about to come out, and is anyone going to be going to the theater to see this thing?
What the?
Oh,
What is
Wonder
a
Woman-
theater? What's a theater? I don't know what that is.
As of the 24th of December, Ontario, where I'm at, is going to be shut down, locked down, complete lockdown.
Oh man, yeah, I heard of something about that.
Plus, we had a lot of incoming from the UK, so they're kind of thinking that it's already gotten loose here. We might be catching that 70% uptick in the virility factor.
man.
So we'll have to see, because we get about 2,400 or 2,500 people a day, and we've been ticking up in the amount of deaths too. So yeah, we're going to lock down for a while. I think pretty much everybody is going to be doing that.
Well, I've got Wonder Woman on the way, so no, I'm not going to be seeing it in theaters.
Oh, I got you. You're just gonna watch it on the Mac.
Arg,
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 indeed.
arg.
Well, as I was telling,
Because
Go ahead.
Clobberin times you were telling me it's HBO Max, right? And I
Yeah.
don't have that. Yeah.
You don't need
Yeah.
that. Arg.
You just gotta know where to go.
Yeah, you got to know where to go. Look at Polly sitting there all grinched out.
Like I said, my kid's 11, and it's just me and him. So I kind of let him dictate. If he wants to go to the movies, we'll go to the movies. If he wants to go see Wonder Woman, we'll go see Wonder Woman. You know, and if it turns out to be a dud, it's a dud. And
Yeah.
but if he's like, Dad, I don't think I want to risk it. I think we'll just stay here. And then I have HBO Max. We can watch it on that. It's no big deal to me. I'd rather watch Soul though. That one's coming out the same day.
no, I
Which
got you,
one?
man.
Which
I
one?
did the Pixar Soul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Soul, like SOL or Soul?
SOUL.
Yeah,
So-
I saw something for that. Oh, that's like pretty good actually.
Oh yeah, that's coming. Yeah, that's right. That's coming out this Christmas Day also. Oh,
Something
shout out-
original. What?
yeah. Imagine that. Man, Mark, good to see you, buddy. How you doing there? Thank you for popping in, brother. Hey, 24, the great 24/7 Fusion Media, our great buddy.
No. You can't say it like that. You're going to be like, hey, yo, it's 24/7 with 24/7 Fusion Media. And you chat.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
He talks like it's just natural. The way he talks, it's natural.
Oh man, you know I can't.
We
have-
love you, brother.
I can't have a Christmas with the superheroes without my buddy 24. So 24, if you want to join us, you got an invite in there, brother.
Yeah.
Remember, buy digital, buy trades.
Exactly. He's gonna get mad.
Yeah.
Well, you said you
Rock
needed a
Horse.
supervillain. I figured by the end of this stream, I'd
There you
make
go.
everybody hate me if I want.
Rod Thunderheart. How you doing, sir? Great to see you, my friend. But yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, Polly.
No, I couldn't find.
Oh, man.
No, the cowboy hat is in the car. I'm not leaving the house. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
You go outside.
You can't go. You can't leave the house. You go outside. The cops are waiting there for you. This is California. You can't go outside the house.
Oh yeah, you're in Cali. Oh no, yeah, stay indoors. It's not worth it. It's like a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, hell yeah.
Down the house.
You know,
I wouldn't go out there in a hazmat suit.
yeah. I don't even. You know, I was gonna like tell a mask story. I don't.
A mask?
It's a mask story.
Where,
Nah, oh,
where,
I forgot.
where in California are you at?
I'm in Midtown Los Angeles, right off the 10 freeway, Crenshaw. And
How many homeless are living in your driveway?
Oh, shit.
none, sir. It's a private driveway.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
you know, you know, LA is so massive, right?
Mhm.
And
Oh, no, it's a small town,
the-
isn't it?
and the homeless, well, meaning that just depending on where you go, you'll see them in like thickets, man. You know, and it's really sad. And then you won't see them, and then you'll see them, then you won't see them. So we had the parking lots that are we're back to back with these performance arts parking lots. So they've been closed down for forever, and for a while it was getting a little sketchy. And so we as the neighborhood association spoke up and got the city council, our representative, to help us clean it up. And now you have a lot of activity of families, Zumba classes, skateboarders, pop-up taco trucks, and a muralist doing stuff. So way better than the homeless living there.
Taco trucks are better. Yes, I have to admit.
Yeah, so that's in my immediate area, Mark C. But like there's areas in LA you just don't want to. It's pretty
the reason I asked is I remember watching the Joe Rogan show, and he talks about his private driveway, and he's like, I live in a gated home in a gated community, and there's a private drive leaving out of the community. As soon as you walk out, leave that gate. He says there's 10 tents lined up along the street, and it's like he says it's ridiculous, and it's like in the area you live in, you can't get that taken care of, and it's like where are they going to go?
That's just the thing, and taken care of just means that they just scoot them out. They privatize that wealthy area, but as soon as he crosses that threshold of his wealthy area, where do you think they're at?
Yeah,
true.
It's I blame the city council, I blame the mayor, and of course I blame the governor, because all this money being raised and taken away from certain departments that we shall not name, but yet we can't open up abandoned hotels, abandoned office buildings. There's some innovative thinkers that want to solve homelessness right now.
Yeah.
So it's a lot. It's it's just corrupt politicians, man. It's really disgusting.
Oh, and Hollywood's getting a big bailout. We just heard. So yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah.
I mean, I really don't want to bogart the conversation with this stuff, but on another slant, Mrs. Slant is a working actor, so my heart is with all the working actors that are grinding every day, that aren't celebrities, that are not celebrities.
Oh yeah,
there's
Hollywood.
A lot of them, guys.
Yeah, no, Hollywood is like, when we say Hollywood, like that pretty much all celebrities, because man, in my job, I am kind of the grunt. Like I'm at that kind of like that. I'm out in the field and I'm working my ass off like all the time. So like I understand that, and to like just generally kind of put somebody under umbrella, I get that. And like when we say Hollywood definitely means the batshit insane celebrities. Because that guy fixing the lights.
What Mark C's talking about is the industry too.
Yeah.
Well, there's a corporate allegiance into the studio executives and what have you. And I made a comment today on Facebook, and Clobberin Times actually gave me a thumbs up on it. He gave me a like on it. Was the fact that it's like, if you're going to give them a bailout, it's going to be tax dollars, and all these studios own all these different IPs. I think they should be forced to take with one of their best IPs, every studio, and put it into public domain. And that way I'm getting something for my money. That way, if CBS Viacom's taking government money to bail them out of their financial hole, then we get Star Trek. That's the way I see it.
I mean, it's not an insane idea. It's no more insane than bailing out $1 million machines of entertainment. That actually, don't they all technically have government permits to air? I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh, I wasn't joking. I was serious about it.
Yeah, no, I hear you, man. I hear you.
That Nigel movie guy. Thanks for popping in, sir. Great to see you there.
Yeah, he's cool.
Hey, Loki. By the way, speaking of superheroes, how's our buddy Mexican Iron Man? I sent an invite to him and Fat Steven, but I don't know if they're busy or whatever.
I talked to Mike earlier today. He's doing good. I know he's going to be popping on Taco Tuesday tomorrow.
Oh,
for some taco-ness.
Great, man.
But
some taco-ness.
Some taco-ness. God knows what we'll get up to in the morning. But he's doing a lot better than he was. I can tell you that. For a while there,
good, man.
He was very down. And Loki, I've let everybody down, and this was the stupidest thing. I should have known better, and yada yada. Now it's he's fighting the good fight. He really is.
Great to hear it, man. He is a superhero to me. He is amazing. Everyone loves him, and he knows that, man. I hope he knows that. And Fat Steven, anybody heard from him today? I sent him. I don't know if I tried to grab him, but maybe he's busy.
Yeah, I was talking to him today. Actually, he was on the member stream with Loki there earlier.
Well, like
the member stream that didn't work.
Yeah.
God.
Oh, there was a member stream messed up. They got messed up.
No comments. No comments. No one could comment in chat.
Yeah, the live chat was anytime.
Right.
Yeah, anytime I tried to get in there, it would say live chat is unavailable because I was on the road. I couldn't participate, but I was gonna live chat and I was like,
The only way
I
could comment was through StreamYards. I couldn't even comment through YouTube on my phone, on my computer. I had to throw comments out from StreamYards. And then Yodam Darkstar commented twice, I think. And you could throw super chats. You could send a super chat. That was it.
24. By the way, good thanks, buddy, for popping in, man. 24/7 Fusion Media, buddy.
There he is.
Hey, man.
Yo, what's up? What's good?
Hey, 247.
What's up?
Hello.
What's up? It's
Man.
24/7. Yeah.
Appreciate that. There you go.
Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Imitated but never duplicated. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
There you go.
Following
Hey,
up
it's
on
good
that.
to see y'all, man. Y'all doing all right?
Oh, yeah, man.
yeah,
Dude, I'm glad you're here. Merry Christmas. Christmas with the superheroes wouldn't be the same without you, man. We got a Justice League going on here now, man.
I see that, man.
Close to
Yeah,
Legion status.
Hey, y'all doing it big, man. I appreciate y'all having me here, man. I'm happy to see y'all, man. I actually was looking at the Dark Console, man. They were talking about, how they were feeling about seeing Luke for, popping up at the end of the Mandalorian, and man, about 2 or 3 of them cats started tearing up, man. I was like, wow,
Yeah.
I was just there.
But it's. I mean, I wasn't thinking of it as, trying to be funny. I was looking at it like,
right.
To grown men, like us, man. I mean, he meant so much, and just to see it, when you see it in people's face, and when they talk about it, they get choked up, and I was like, wow, that's, and shit, I feel the same way, man. But don't mean to be talking about that on here. I know y'all talking about.
Oh, I just bought him.
Oh, man. This is our hero. Are you kidding me?
I just picked him up at a pawn shop.
This is how we're all
$9.99.
united.
Yeah.
This is how we're all united, man.
There you
Look,
go.
there are a lot of people that didn't like it, but I loved it.
Oh,
And
Yeah,
it's
man.
fine.
That's, I was thinking to myself about Star Wars earlier. I said, I want a Luke Skywalker, and I said, which one would I want? And I had to think. I think I would want the first one I've ever had, and the one I had is not the ones that everybody else got. The one that I had was like this tall. What was that? Which one was that one? Clobberin Times, the big, the real big from from the late 70s, early 80s, the real big Star Wars figures.
Is that the big 1/4 scale or something?
Yeah,
I remember those. Yep.
And they had like those, man. That's what I want, man.
that was the first one that had like clothing and
With the clothes and all that, exactly.
Yeah.
And I had Luke, I had C-3PO, I had R2-D2, had Han Solo, but I said, if I was to ever get a Luke, I'd want it to be that Luke, because everybody else got all the other shits. And ain't nobody rocking the big ones, man. And I was like, I want that back. So I was just thinking about it. I said maybe next year or two I might get me one, but it's good to see him back, man. And that, like I said, it's just good to see how much. Hopefully Disney really woke the fuck up, man, and was like, yo, from the way they handled them, hopefully they realize, the errors of their mistakes, man, and do that old veil of the Force shit, and just erase that shit altogether, and bring them back and have him the way he's supposed to be, man. That's the sequel trilogy is just that's not where it's at, man. But
that's for sure, buddy. It's
Yep.
Hey, I just got word. 3 minutes. 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
Oh,
3 minutes.
oh,
3 minute warning.
oh.
Oh, we
The
got a
fat man
surprise.
himself.
We got a surprise.
3 minute warning.
Doug Oberg. Doug Oberg, Merry Christmas to you, sir. Thank you so much. Great artist, great pal. And you know what? Project Story Time. I'm sorry, man. I thought I told everyone. I told the whole world, but I'm sorry. But I've deserved to be unsubbed for that.
Merry Christmas, Doug.
there you go.
Yeah, hey man, 3 minutes. Okay, good man. Now I'm just I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think.
I've got to say, when it goes to the Luke, the scenario with Luke, if you were around, especially for the original trilogy, and you got to see Luke, and at the end of Jedi, he is now a Jedi, and what you want to see is his training complete, and now he is Luke Skywalker, Jedi Master, badass
For the first time.
That's what we wanted to see in The Last Jedi.
8 years
It was going to be
ago.
the first time we were going to ever
Right.
get to see that. And then they didn't give it to us. It was like, nope, we're going to subvert your expectations. And it's just like, you have no idea what you're doing. And then finally, this gave us what we've been looking for, literally since
Finally.
1983.
That's what I thought about it. This is the first time we've ever seen him outside of a comic book or a cartoon or a comic novel or whatever. We got to see that Luke Skywalker at the height of its powers for the first time ever. That does something to you, absolutely. But we have another superhero that's popped in here into our great Justice League. The wonderful, the beautiful, my co-pilot and first officer on our new Star Trek Saturday night show, Mrs. Raquel Briggs.
Hi, Raquel.
Happy Christmas, Captain.
Merry
Welcome
Christmas.
aboard.
Sorry to fumble the intro, but thank you so
no,
much for
that's
being here.
okay. No trouble at all. Hail to the chat. Hail to the
There you
panel.
Hail.
Hey, last time I saw you, you were over on Supreme Heretic.
Yes.
Yes, doing Battlestar reviews.
Yeah, I do Battlestar Galactica. I was on with Orville Nation as well. And so I get on the streams when I can, when I have time.
Yeah, I'm the evil genius that came up with hashtag Beware of the Drew.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
So then you do know me, and I do know you because
Yes.
you're pretty BSG deep there. That's great.
Loki's Mornings of Mischief. Yeah.
Great. That's great.
We have another superhero. Man, we have a full legion now, folks.
Oh no.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and
girls, and everyone else. This is one of the great superheroes of our time. Sorry, never mind. Here we go. The great Mexican Iron Man. Honored, my friend.
Hail.
Hey, buddy.
What's going on?
Thank you for being here, bro.
The word went out. The word went out through the universe, and somehow through the infinite web of space, I heard Clobberin was calling my name. For lo, Clobberin shall not be denied taco deliveries. For lo.
Yes.
Here's the other most amazing thing. I think we have a moment of history here. You ready? You want to know what this moment in history is?
Yes, don't say it.
This is the first time two Mexicans have been on any Phantom Menace live stream. Wait. We're breaking another record. Hold on, we're breaking another record. If we include Puerto Ricans and Cubans, there's 3 Latinos on this freaking Phantom Menace.
Hey, well, I'm one. That's another one. I'm Paulie tells me I'm Latino.
Well, you're honorary. You're actually. We would call you. We would call you Spaniard.
I would say everyone on
I'm
this.
Texan. Am I?
Yeah.
Am I someone?
That's close enough.
I know.
No, Eris. No. It doesn't. You don't count. No, you
Mexican
don't
Iron
count.
Man, I would say
Loki
everyone
does.
on this is an honorary Latino.
Word went out through
Mark
the
Steve.
Bifrost. Word went out through the Bifrost.
And I was getting
That's Mexican
concerned
Iron
because it being only Monday. I was getting concerned that Paulie wasn't going to get his 20 hours of YouTubing and for Monday of the week.
Oh my! Oh, it's on now, man.
I'll talk to you later, my Mexican Iron Man.
Hey, we
If
also
loving Paulie is wrong, we don't want to be right.
we also have. You should all know we also have 2 distinguished Canadian people here. My white buddy Lord Thoth, of course, and Raquel. So 2. Yes.
We have civilized people.
Pleasure
here.
to meet you, Raquel. Pleasure, actually. I do follow you.
Civilized people. Here.
Absolutely, and
I'll use the
since
big fancy words today.
I count myself among an endangered species. I'm a ginger, so I think that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be replaced here in a few
Lord
minutes.
Thoth, you are among the hunted in Disneyland.
Yes.
You are among the hunted.
I'm surprised I haven't been replaced yet here, and you have a picture of maybe Lady Thoth up there instead of me.
Now it's going to be Will Smith.
Oh, wow.
We're replacing you with Will Smith.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
You know what? I'd even want to replace myself with Will Smith.
Oh,
Nobody wants to replace himself with Will Smith.
Hey, Paulie, are you aware that Superman is your avatar right now?
Of course.
course. We
Okay.
celebrated Superman the movie the other night, man.
Yeah.
Superman the movie was the 50th to 42nd anniversary of that great movie, and it was Paulie's idea. We had a big anniversary.
That's the thing about Paulie. You never know on what day you're gonna get Latino Paulie and what day you're gonna get like Americana, U.S. Flag waving Paulie. You never know. Depends on the mood he's in. Today we're gonna watch the X-Files. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna watch a prison Latino movie. Órale, sí se puede. Today we are going to review a Latino artist music. We're only going to play Latino music all week long. And on Monday we're going to have Willie Nelson on the slant talk about how Willie has worked for the Hispanic community.
I'm so glad you're feeling better, Mexican Iron Man.
Yes.
This is day 2 of Mexican Iron Man not having withdrawals from his pain meds.
Yes.
Clean and sober.
Did you get that? You get that milk thistle I told you about?
Yeah, dude. You and Adega were right. I've been taking it since Saturday. That milk thistle. Holy bananas. Yeah, I feel hydrated and shit, dude. That stuff. Oh, God. God bless all the people who fight with addiction on a daily basis. Because I'll tell you, I was an asshole about that stuff. Going in, I thought, how do people get addicted? And I just be pussies and just fucking say no. And because I've never really been addicted to anything. I would just have a lot of discipline and stuff. But I'll tell you, after my little prescription ran out last Saturday night at 8 p.m., I was calling Paulie Sunday night. Say, Paulie, man, I'm feeling this, I'm feeling that, I'm feeling this. Because, over at the Slant, we've had some shows where we've had some guests where we've talked about addiction and stuff like that. Real groundbreaking shows. Seriously, on a serious note. And I got to call Paulie, and Paulie said, Paulie, I'm feeling this. And he's like, dude, you're having withdrawals. I'm like, I am? He's like, yeah, you moron, you're having fucking withdrawals.
Oh, Loki told me to get that milk thistle, but I didn't do it. Yeah,
I got it. He didn't even mention that to me, and I said, you're probably going to feel this way for about 2-3 days.
Oh boy.
Well, Mexican Iron Man.
Yes, sir.
I had in 2010, I had both my wrists broken. Over the course of 5 years, I had 4 surgeries, including bone grafts and metal plates.
Wait, Mark, were you the one in Doomcock Stream where you wrote that your wrist went to the right? Was that you, right, Mark? That was you, right?
Yeah, that was me.
Oh, I read that.
So I want to ask you a question. After 5 years of surgeries, do you think I'm still on that stuff? Because let me tell you what, it's almost once you've been on it for 5 years, getting off of it, it's not really a possibility anymore.
I was going to say that's a trick question, right?
It is a trick question.
What happens is they don't call it addiction anymore. They call it physically dependent.
Yeah.
And because I don't do it to get high, I do it to stay normal. Because for me, withdrawals, if Mexican Iron Man is a son of a bitch, then I am a raving ass lunatic. It's not even funny. And the first thing you get is like this little twinge up your spine, and then all of a sudden it feels like there's worms crawling through your skin. Yep. And then then you're just an asshole to everybody you know. Yep. And that goes and at my point at where I'm at now, I would have to take off a month and a half of work just to detox. Yeah, that's why I'm still there. I can't take the time off to get off of it.
No. So this is
on a lighter note,
I'm the gloomy Gus tonight. I'm sorry. We were talking about homeless earlier.
To correct Mexican Iron Man when he said that, when he associated weakness with pussy, you should really say balls because balls are very fragile. Meanwhile, a pussy can take a pounding.
I love her.
Hail Raquel.
Jesus.
Well done.
That's the Raquel. That's the Raquel I remember listening to on Supreme Heretic. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Mexican Iron Man's quiet.
I'm listening.
He's like, I got nothing.
I'm listening. I'm like listening to Mark Season, man. He just fucked me up with what he just said. I just thought about it. I mean,
no, just be glad I'm glad you were able to, because once you get to where I'm at, it's impossible. At this point, it's impossible. I'd have to retire.
Up the spine, and my skin was always itchy. It was awful.
Yeah, no, it's awful.
I'm sorry. I'm still on a pussy can take a pounding. I can't get it.
Well, it can.
Raquel wins the day. Everybody has to go home now.
There you go.
Chris Persia, our great Quotidian wrench, the great master of wrenches, Chris Persia. Yeah. Mexican Iron Man, if you are numbering Mexicans on this stream, you should include Lord Thoth and Raquel because, as Pat Stephen would say, Canadians are Mexicans of the North. Pat Stephen said that.
It's an honor.
We like tacos too. What do you mean? I heard tacos could take them
I've
down.
got to Canada, and it was like the cleanest country I've ever visited.
Instead of tequila and
Everybody
tacos,
was
it's
polite
Molson and Timbits.
and it was clean and polite.
Yeah,
Okay.
and even the tacos are. I mean, you get your tacos and they're clean and polite. I want naughty tacos. I want some naughty tacos.
You gotta go to Toronto for that.
There you gotta go to a special
taco,
place for
right?
that.
Okay,
Oh my God,
God.
what is that Avatar?
who invited the Canadian troublemaker in
Don't
here?
we have a weight limit here?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, this elevator. This
Yeah.
elevator.
Good one.
Yeah.
Good one.
Gino.
Yeah, the song is "It's Getting Fat in Here," so I took off all my clothes.
No one asked you to do that,
This
sweetheart.
elevator can only hold so much bullshit.
I just vomited milk thistle in my mouth.
Hey, buddy. Thank you for coming in, man. Merry Christmas.
We need a special advisory. I
It's like
think.
an
on
all-star
this.
Being
party here.
assaulted by Senor Kickstand over here already.
Who's in your kickstand?
No,
Hey!
you got hit in the face with an apple.
Hey, who is in your kickstand?
Senor kickstand.
Don't make fun of me while I only have one leg to walk on.
Hey, let's not race about it.
Yeah. Absolutely, Project Storytime. I think we all need an adult.
What's that? Never heard of him.
Hi,
Parental
Clobberin.
guidance is needed.
So, Raquel, you're a Canadian as well.
I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, there's 3 Canadians here.
Yes,
There are.
Blame Canada.
we're
Four.
taking over the world. One
Yeah.
apology at a time.
Hey, thoughts. So, what's the inside word on how come you redheads are getting butchered by Disney? Like seriously, what is this?
I don't know. That's a good question. Comedically, it's funny but not funny. You look
It's
at
not
the
funny,
list.
it's weird.
The list that's out there is just unbelievable. And you think 1, 2, or 20. That might be one thing, but it just goes on and on and on. And the latest one is a classic Justice Society character too, and now we're gonna get
Right.
it's going to be race swapped into. I don't mind them changing the color of the skin. That's not a problem. Every race out there can have red hair, but why do you have to change it to black hair, black person? There's plenty of characters that they could create to fill that role. You don't need to
I
just
want to change 24/7.
Cyclone. Yes.
Are you advocating for a creativity and originality?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, really. Eh?
This is 2020. Come on.
So
Yo.
Go ahead.
Yes.
No, go ahead, Steve.
I was about to say something, and the whole thought was about to leave my head that it
Yeah,
came
it's
back.
like a
Do you think-
record.
I do that.
Yeah,
all the
Yeah,
time.
wait. What I was going to say is, do you think it's going to be like a rotational thing? 2021, we're going to get rid of all the redheads. They're all going to be replaced by another skin, gender, animal. We don't know. And then it will revert back to normal redheads 5 years later, and they'll just keep doing this. They have some under the table kind of deal, There's like, today you can be an owl or you can be a Marvel superhero.
You
Come
can
on,
be
do like
a
5 years.
furry or you can be a superhero.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wait, what?
Well, the problem is there's only 2 or 3 redheaded actresses or actors for that matter that are in Hollywood anyway. I can understand that it's hard to find one, but just put a wig on them. I mean, it's not that hard.
Would anyone say
Didn't she dye her hair red even though they were getting rid of the ginger?
would
here's a funny
anyone
one.
say more Gillian Anderson? I mean, I'm serious. Would
Well, Gillian Anderson's
Yeah,
on
I
Netflix.
mean-
She can't be everywhere.
I mean, you have like Amy Adams.
Isla
Yeah.
Fisher,
You have more than 3.
Yes. Karen Gillan, Sophie Turner,
Jessica Chastain.
Chastain,
Deborah Messing.
Deborah Messing, Christina.
No, we're
Hendrick.
talking humans here.
Christina Hendricks. Yeah.
Red
That's
wig.
for the win.
What about
Christina-
the one, Dallas Bryce Dallas, whatever her name is, Howard?
Bryce
Oh,
Dallas
What
yeah,
about
the,
Batwoman?
Yeah, that's what I
Batwoman's
said.
gonna have red hair.
Oh, Allison Hannigan too.
That's a wig.
That's
So
Deborah
the
Ann-
Lemons doesn't have red hair anymore.
Yeah.
Deborah Ann
Hold on,
Wall.
I have a question for you. So you said that red hair can happen in any race. It actually comes from one gene, MCR1. So what are your thoughts on the fact that the largest sperm donation company in the world is no longer accepting sperm from red-headed donors or people who carry the MCR1 gene? What do you think
Bunch
of
of
that?
racists.
Serious?
Really?
I need to book Raquel for the Latino slant. She's awesome.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm like thinking
Can we make her the host of Latino Slant?
Jesus, she's great.
Can we make her the host of Latino Slant?
She's my first officer.
Are we gonna fight over her now? Because,
Yes,
I think I'll
I want her
win.
to be host of Latino Slant.
And
Raquel.
Paulie, you've done really great with the show, but you know, thanks.
You got it. Well, you know what?
But
I just realized that like their pound for pound best prize fighter is a redhead as well, Canelo. You know,
Are you saying Spurbanks control what we're going to be born as because they're trying to not keep the redheads in line?
Yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Actually,
actually.
they
Can you imagine going through the
refusing
I think what Raquel's mentioning is even more profound than that. What were we going to say, Raquel?
Well,
go
they
ahead, Raquel.
started refusing the donation because nobody wanted to have any redheaded children.
Oh,
So
is
it was due to lack of demand.
Wow.
And what's really sad is that women who carry the MCR1 gene, like myself, we're seen as a sort of a fetish, whereas men with red hair are usually seen as physically or sexually repugnant or just not sexual. So so the sperm bank's the major one, and I believe a smaller one in the United States as well, has just said no.
Eric Stoltz.
Can you imagine that? You're going to go donate and you see a sign like a no smoking sign, but it's just no red hair.
Yeah. No red hair, no shirt, no service.
No gingers.
No opies.
So think about that the next time you decide that you might want to do that 23andMe or go and find your ancestral roots, because if you have that MCR1 gene, you can keep your Grogu to yourself.
Oh my goodness.
Next time I decide to
Raquel,
make a sperm donation,
Whoa.
I'll keep that in mind.
Wait a minute.
Raquel, did you do the ancestry?
Pardon?
Did you do the ancestry yourself? Did you
No.
do the testing?
No, I would never do that.
So you carry the gene from what branch of your family? I take it's your mother, father. There's some Northern European, maybe Irish or Scottish.
From the Celts, the Irish, predominantly the Irish. Yeah, so
I got Irish blood. Maybe I'm part redhead.
it's like a big fu to the Irish, really, and of course some Scots.
Right.
Well, he does have red paint on his armor, so it's
I
not
thought that too.
possible.
Project story time.
Apples can be red too, so maybe, just maybe.
Wow. For some reason, that scene of Ted with Mark Wahlberg in the clinic and all that, that just popped in my head for some reason. I thought I'd share that story.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Yeah.
Oh, that's Paulie's sexy
Merry
voice. I
Christmas,
like when he uses the sexy
Go
microphone.
animals.
Yeah.
Mine was fascinating.
Yes, I want to put up Smart Steve 68 in the marquee at 53 minutes past the hour.
Smart Steve, thanks for being here, my friend. This one here or the other one?
No,
Oh, I'm sorry, the other one there.
That video was hilarious.
Yeah, that's
about Ginger.
Which one, the Geeky Sparkles one?
Yeah.
Where she-
That actually was a great story until she started saying "f you, f you, f you, f you" every second word. So it was. I was pretty energized by when I saw that in the morning too. That was happening, and it's a systematic elimination of that kind of a character within Hollywood. It's strange. It makes no sense to me.
Totally
But
bizarro.
Would you say she has the same passion when it comes to the red hair thing as she did for She-Ra, or is it kind of a difference in the angle?
I think it's on another level.
I don't know. That
Do you
and
think it's the
brushable
top?
hair.
Do you think it's by a doll?
No. Never
No.
mind.
The thing is the whole She-Ra thing is what she enjoys, and she's seeing that wreck the way we're seeing Star Wars and Star Trek and Doctor Who wreck. But then when it comes to the whole redhead thing, she's taking it real personal because what it is people on Twitter and even in her own chat be attacking her for that, and she's. She doesn't play with that shit.
So one seems more like a personal attack over a franchise being destroyed. So I can see that.
Well, she is a redhead, so it's a personal attack. to her.
My
All
two
you
younger
got
brothers
is
are
a bunch of little
redheads, but I just don't
trolls.
talk to them.
You got a bunch of little trolls running around Twitter. You got a bunch of little trolls running around Hollywood. You got a bunch of little fucking pussy ass trolls running around everywhere saying this is wrong, redhead's bad, man bad,
or a
people
bunch of
bad, orange man bad, everything bad. and you just pull it out. I know Raquel has. You just whip it out and slap him in the face with it.
Oh,
Like that.
Hell. Hell.
Hey, you like to slap people in the face with it?
Another message from
Oh,
Eddie
my moves
Izzard.
are pretty firm. I don't think I could slap you.
Whoa.
Yes.
Merry
And the chat comes to a grinding halt.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, everybody. That's what
Hell,
Speaking of the chat, everyone, this is a busy panel, but could we please check in on the chat? Because Rod Thunderheart is here, Zasthrus is here, Steve Mitchum just popped in, and we have a whole bunch of really, really cool comments coming up. Rod Thunderheart, yes, I did see that CBC Marketplace special on what would happen when big data got a hold of your genes after you submitted them for your ancestry. So yeah, it's kind of a scary thing.
What would happen?
Big data mixing with your DNA could create a pretty dystopian future. You know, imagine your grandchildren being refused life insurance or health insurance because you carry a gene for dementia or so on and so forth.
God,
So,
like Gattaca.
Shit.
Has anybody seen Gattaca?
It sounds like a Bene Gesserit plot to me.
Imagine a
Sounds like
warehouse
Gattaca
of
to me.
Eris clones.
My waistline is under.
you know, Fat Steven, you pull that out. It's like your saving grace joke.
It's my best joke, but you know
It is your best joke, but you've done it like 3 times the last 2 days, dude. The last 2 days.
See, only Paulie would know that because he's in every chat stream 24 hours a day in 50 different channels. That's how Paulie can call you out on
I
it.
think he
Those of us who just
around.
drop by, it's like, oh, that's a funny joke. Paul's like, you used that at 3:47 a.m. when we were on the 6-person chat in Dipshit's room backstage.
He has 17 tabs going. That's why.
He has a whole file
Oh,
like
wow.
data erased on his computer. Fat Steven today.
What did Fat
What did
Steven
he use?
say?
Joke.
Yeah, I'm glad.
Understand.
I'm glad he's doing that to you now, Paulie, because he used to do that shit to me. Hey, what are you doing? I'm on a stream. How long have you been awake? 28 hours. You taking a break? No. Why are you doing that to you now? Not me.
I finally got a lock of his hair. Everything is turning up Millhouse. Or a Mongo.
Now I can snort it like a normal person.
I say in honor of Raquel, what she said earlier, we switch anytime we want to use the word pussy to balls.
yes, please do that. I mean, even a slight wind,
Done
and
deal.
they're up inside of your body, and you're whining and crying and complaining, and a slight breeze, you could fall to the ground and won't be able to catch your breath. That is, you can't say the
Right.
same thing for the other.
That's true.
No, there's a slight wind and you hear.
Oh no!
Women have you been around?
I have a question on this stuff. Did you guys see the Kickstarter for the revamp of that old game that should not be made, the board game? Did anyone else see that story today?
What? I've been on the road.
Hold on. You talking about that woke board game? Yeah,
Yeah, the B&Ws. Yeah, it has already made almost 10 grand US on their Kickstarter.
What? Wait, what?
Oh wow.
Someone is remaking a 50th anniversary edition of B&W, and this is no joke. So I'm not going to say the name of the thing, but you can pretty much figure it out. It's one of Michael Jackson's songs.
Huh?
Yeah, and I saw it today. It was freaky. Like, you're talking about a whole weird stuff. I don't know what that popped in my head, but you guys saw the board game, right? Because it's still nerd culture, right?
What?
Board game, nerd culture. Yes.
You don't
It's been
know.
really great having you here with us, Steven. But I think now is our milk and cookie night time. So we all really loved having you here. It was great. Okay, night.
Wow, Mike, that's a whole kickstand of rage, bro.
Hey, stop talking like I have
games.
a kickstand.
We talk about grown-up stuff here, like comic books and toys.
Yeah.
Board games.
Board game.
Yeah,
And addiction and balls and pussies.
I thought you guys could get a kick at it.
I thought this was a Christmas show.
Hey,
Yeah.
it
Bad
is
jokes are
Christmas.
Christmassy.
There's Christmas things happening around on the panel and in the background. It's still Christmas.
So if you're Mexican, you can do these DNA things. I could never find my mom could never find my real dad. Like, how are we gonna find our like genealogical
Montel.
history?
Oh,
Hey,
good
it's a real life
God.
Mexican question, people. It's a real life Mexican question.
Barry Mason.
It's a real life question.
It's a real life
Oh,
question.
if it's a real life question, I can answer it sincerely if you'd like me to.
Ooh.
When you submit to the DNA, there are companies that actually work with the Mormon Church, and the Mormon Church keeps extensive genealogical records of families, and they can usually work together with city officials to track different types of documents that are produced, different types of government documents, and they sort of make this puzzle and they put it together, and they can locate people usually, and it is a possibility. So it's good to reach out to a genealogist. They can charge you anywhere from $20 an hour to $500 an hour, depending upon who you're hiring. But if that's a sincere question, that is a sincere answer. It is
So really,
possible.
the Mormons have kept like really great documents.
They have,
That's
and
amazing.
they know a great deal about American history and about American bloodlines, different families, and it's something that they hold that's an important tradition to them. And like I said, they're also very good at tracking down different librarians, different statistics, different government offices that hold your professional identification and the identification of others, marriage certificates, birth certificates, death certificates, registrations for this, that, and the other. And like I said, they sort of weave it together like a quilt or a cloak, and they can bring a story together for you. And if they can't find someone, they can at least point you in the direction of your family, and give you that piece of yourself that you feel you're missing.
Wow.
All right, need to go befriend a Mormon. All right, I'll be on that.
Well, or you can hire a genealogist, like I said, but the thing is, the reason why I bring up the Mormon Church is because the Mormon Church, they will not try and convert you or anything like that. If you approach them with this subject matter, they're used to fielding questions about it. And from what I hear, many of the people involved with it will not charge you money, whereas a genealogist will definitely charge you money up front. So that's the only reason why I'm mentioning it. I'm actually an agnostic. I have no religious affiliation. It's all the great perhaps for me.
Fair enough.
Me too.
You are like an encyclopedia. Jesus.
I like
That
her.
was,
Can we
that
keep
was
her around?
amazing. That was amazing because you got it all, but you didn't get lost in it. Holy.
Raquel knows her shit.
That's why Latino Slant has a new host now.
Well, I was just gonna say I'm freaked out. So we're booked, Raquel, for the next.
No, we're not. We have plenty of opportunities. What are you talking about?
You won't leave me, Raquel, will you? For all them?
No,
the Mormons in Mexico, man, are crazy, man. That's Mitt Romney's people.
Blink twice if you need us to contact the authorities.
Stay undocumented, my friends. Stay undocumented.
Oh man.
Well, I actually have to bow out now. I wanted to come by and make sure you're doing good and meet all these fine, outstanding people. And it's been a pleasure being here. But I have to go to bed. I got to get up real early. Work.
Well, I appreciate it, buddy.
Go, Lord Thoth.
Grafton to get a donaire. Are you going to Blowers and Grafton right now to get a donaire, Lord Thoth?
I wish. That's a little bit of a flight for me, but absolutely. Best donaires in the world.
They are so good.
What's that?
Do you mind telling me where you are on air? You don't have to answer.
I'm in Ottawa right now.
Oh, you're in Ottawa. Oh, okay. I thought you were further east because there was a little bit of an accent coming out there, and I was like, oh.
I'm originally from Nova Scotia.
Oh, that's why. So I am correct. Yes.
You are.
Well, you always are to me.
The government sends me where they will, and I've been all across the country. So I've been posted to British Columbia, into Ottawa, and back to Halifax, and then back to Ottawa, and Regina, and Calgary, and all over the place.
What about Alberta? Because it seems like you skipped over Alberta. Is it that
Calgary.
bad in Alberta? I know. I just wanted to mess with you.
Calgary's in Alberta.
I have family in Alberta, and some are in
well
near me. That's the
well,
scary.
LT, dude, you've been such a good friend to me. I really appreciate you being here, buddy. You're the only, one of the few Blake 7 and Legion of Superhero fans I have to talk to about those two subjects, you and Probby. So, bro, thank you for being here tonight, man. I'm glad. I know it was late for you, so I really appreciate you, man.
It is an absolute honor. You've been such a good friend, and it's been great chatting with you every single time we get a chance to chat. I learned something new, man. You're spot on. You know your stuff, and that's what makes this a lot of fun too, right? It's the sharing of the loves that we have, the pop culture.
Yes,
long live the Legion. Avon lives. You take care and get well, and take care of yourself.
Thank you, my friend. Merry Christmas to you and yours.
Merry Christmas.
Lord.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you guys, all of you in the chat. Thanks a lot, and have fun tonight, man. This has been a blast.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, buddy.
Night.
Well,
Meanwhile, at the
I'm
Hall
gonna head
of
out
Super
too.
Best Friends.
Who's heading out?
I'm
Paulie?
gonna go. Mrs. Slander's home, so.
Are you sure you've been excused, man? Oh, well, I guess we'll let you out. Just
No, Paulie, the internet needs you for another 4 hours tonight.
You still have
How
to
will the
check
internet
my
survive
vote.
if you're not logged on to the Matrix?
I think his
Don't
woman
take those
needs it
headphones
more.
off, Paulie. We need
Did
you.
you
We
set
need
the
you.
algorithm? Did you
There's
set
9 of
the
us or 8 of us. We need you, Paulie.
Gotta
What
go.
would we do without you?
Later, brother.
Thanks, bro.
Good night,
I appreciate
Paulie.
you being here, man.
Merry Christmas.
All right, bro. We
Merry
love you, man.
Christmas.
Thank you.
And
Merry
to Mrs.
Christmas.
Plant as
Feliz
well.
Navidad.
Merry Christmas. Feliz
Merry Christmas.
Navidad.
Absolutely. Mrs.
Feliz
Slant.
Yeah.
Navidad.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, right. Man, the great Paul and the great Lord Thoth, man. Damn, they will be missed. Excuse me, coughing.
How have you been,
There's
Mike?
that stupid talk. Oh, man, I'm hanging in there, buddy. Just a bit of a cough now. Nothing serious, nothing big at all. Just waiting out the terms of the quarantine. But how is everyone else tonight, man? I cannot believe how lucky I am to have you all here tonight. I just really appreciate it. You guys really are. When I say Christmas with the superheroes, I mean it. You're all my superheroes. Thank you for being here.
Oh, man, thank you, man.
The one good thing about this COVID thing
Glad
is
to
it
be
made
here.
us all
Thank you
get
for
to know
having
each other better.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would do without all my internet friends that I have. Literally, I have no idea. No idea. Like, we just got a lockdown order here in Santa Clara County. So we got curfew from 10 to 6, and they don't want anyone leaving their house. If you land in an airplane or go to the airport, they give you a ticket. Then 14 days you're supposed to prove that you we're on lockdown.
Wow.
So I'm probably gonna be through Christmas by myself here in this 3-bedroom condo.
We'll be
But
there.
I got all
with
you
man.
guys, but
We'll be there. Just turn on your Zoom camera and we'll sing you to sleep every night.
Yep.
We got it.
You're going to do Cox Party too, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that members only? I can't remember.
I
No.
don't think
No.
so.
No, not for the Christmas one.
No.
No, not for the Christmas one. But make sure you show up to that one, Mexican Iron Man. I know that Victor would love that.
Yeah.
Oh, God,
be
yeah.
there for that. But seriously, I don't know what I would do without all of you guys. I mean, it's just that's the one good thing about all this stuff is that's drawn everybody together, and a lot of good stuff has come from. I mean, a lot of you guys on your channels, you've raised money for some good causes.
Yeah.
There's been some. I think we've educated each other and entertained each other, and some of the most hilarious material I've ever seen anywhere on the planet has come from this group of people and others that are in chat and others in other channels. I mean, it's been it's really, really weird because, I hate everything that's happened, but on the other hand, I don't know what I would have done without it in a lot of ways. I'm going to tell you this way. I got hurt and injured, and it was 4 weeks before my brother called me when I was in the hospital. Versus Loki, Clobberin, Paulie, all you guys 24/7, Steven, versus everybody who are my friends on the internet were like hitting me up that day. Where are you? What happened? I haven't heard from you in 24 hours. It's crazy. The world is crazy, huh?
Yes, it is, buddy.
But Mike, same time, bro, you've also been the mastermind behind the scenes who've also got people to be together like they are.
That's
right
right.
now. So you jet just as much force as you got the friends at the same time, man. So you did just as much work, but you did it like the Wizard of Oz, and you just kept yourself behind that curtain with a burrito sticking out of it. That's about it. It's always on you.
Well, I tell you, yeah, that's for sure.
I appreciate everything
for
from
sure.
you, man.
Absolutely.
And
I
everyone.
think that there's a big difference too, because now the way that we're communicating is so different. When you're talking to somebody on a stream, it's not a troll, it's not a bot, it's not somebody catfishing on the other end. It's like talking to somebody on the phone, and then suddenly this whole other life takes shape on the other end, and you realize that this is a real life friend not an internet friend. So I definitely see what you're saying, Mexican Iron Man, and I think it's going to spread and it's going to become more popular over this next decade. I think we're really going to see an explosion of social interaction through streaming. These video chats, I think they're going to be the next thing.
Well, yeah, they're never going to let us out of lockdown.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't want to just give in to just it being an online experience, because I don't want to sacrifice what is impersonal social interaction, because that's a stepping stone of how people grow as a person. You just I find the screen, it's brought us together, but at the same time, I'm looking at a bunch of light diodes, and it's not the same. You know, we can share a drink, but we're not sharing a drink. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Yeah,
Very true.
You're right, man. I want to say a special Merry Christmas to a long-time old buddy, Just Joe 47, aka Jobber. He says, "Merry Die Hard and Happy Baby today."
Hail Just Joe.
He has been. Awesome. Hey, in my almost my entire run on BTR, almost like my 11 years on there, he was always there with me. And he came over here, man, dude, Jobber, you know, and I'm saying this for Flash. If he were here, he'd be saying the same thing. We appreciate you, buddy. It's always been a lot of fun, man. So, and again, to everyone who has popped in here, if I have not said hello to you, Merry Christmas to you all.
Yeah,
Christmas with the superheroes. We have, of course, the great Mark C with me here tonight, the great Master of Valhalla, Stone Loki, the beautiful, wonderful, and for great first officer, Raquel Briggs, my good buddy, 24/7 Fusion Media, the wonderful, extraordinary Heiress of Chaos, the greatest, the only real Iron Man, the Mexican one, and of course, Fat Steven Seagal, and the guy who changes his avatar every 5 seconds.
This avatar is great. This avatar is all net.
Holy shit, dude.
I threw you off, didn't it? All of a sudden, you're like, hold on, let me get the motion tracker here working.
I'd come sit on your laps, but I'm afraid what would come up in conversation.
No, it'd be disappointment, Mike. Like every other time, it'd be disappointment. Lots of disappointment. Maybe some tears.
Is that Fat Steven Seagal or Fat and Sexy Steven Seagal's avatar? I had to make sure that I wasn't crazy. It blinks.
It does blink. Whoa.
Yep.
Dude. I love it.
I love it too, because it also has voice capture, so it's moving when my mouth is moving.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
And we're not done yet, ladies
This is
and
getting fancy now.
I told you, Mike, that's what the computer was for.
Wow, look at you,
fancy. We are not done. We are now going on to motion capture, if it were.
No lewd acts, Fat Steven Seagal. You keep it PG.
Bro, I got let's get okay. Hey, the only thing me and Mike have in common is we both can't use our legs.
Oh, man.
See,
wait, what?
Like, look, my avatar has no legs, so I can't really do anything lewd. It was a joke. I didn't mean to be rude, Mike. I thought it was a good opening. This segue.
I would be remiss if we didn't say. I know she's probably not here, Loki, but the wonderful Purple Valkyrie and wonderful, I'm sure she's probably in because it's so late over there. So we're going to say it anyway. Merry Christmas to her, too, because she's wonderful. Yes. I wish she could have been over here. I know it's probably late over there, though.
Yeah, it's
side of the world. So.
And there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like 4:20 there.
Yeah, I wanted to give her a shout out anyway. She don't have to be. It'll get to her. And but yeah, and of course my great buddy Steve Mitchum is in the chat. I just want to say again, this is we've been friends for 40 years, brother. Thank you for popping in, man. I always appreciate it.
So good to see you.
I'm so distracted by Fat Steven. What are you doing?
Holy crap!
Don't stare at him.
You don't turn to stone. You just turn to bacon.
Raquel's gonna lose her vision.
I'm gonna put a piece of masking tape over the avatar.
Oh wow, man!
What's wrong with my avatar?
Oh my god, it's smiling now too. No,
it's intense, isn't it? When it first blinked,
what do you have in your mouth?
Why is that thing blinking?
It's a stationary tongue.
Oh, you're like chewing tobacco.
That's a penis.
Look at you chewing tobacco.
No wacky tobacco. Wacky chocolate bar. No good. No tobacco.
Wow. Thanks, Jobber. Man, look, He started listening to Mike, meaning me, Blog Talk Radio, 2013. It's been that long, buddy. My hatred of Man of Stool is how I found out about Clobberin Time. Thank you.
You said Man of Stool?
That's what I call it.
That's what he calls it. Man of Stool.
I hate it with a passion.
I'm guessing you. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm guessing you didn't like the movie, but you.
So he thoroughly enjoyed it. Clearly.
What are the top 2 reasons you hated it?
I did a video that took me an hour and a half to record all the reasons I hated it. It's on YouTube.
God.
I mean, it would
All
take
right.
it would get my blood pressure going. Besides, it gets me
Okay. Never mind. I'll go find it on your channel.
I can give you one right now. I can give you one of the reasons why I hate the movie right now.
All right.
Let's look at one of the last scenes of the movie where the general and Carol Ferris as a military escort is driving through the desert and a drone crashes right in front of them. And Superman comes down and the general is really not happy. And Superman says, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to figure out where I hang my hat. It won't work. To which the conversation goes on with the general saying, how do we know you have America's interest at our nation's interest at heart? To which Superman responds, I was raised in Kansas. I'm as American as it gets. Now, if you don't want somebody to find out where you are or who you are, do you really want to tell them you're from Kansas where weren't we just there a week ago where we had this big fight in the middle of a small town in Kansas? I think we should start there. I think that's a good place to start.
Would you like to know my secret identity?
Didn't they go through his memories on the ship? Or am I mistaken? Wasn't that the same thing?
Yeah,
that one scene is so badly written.
Do you know what's even worse?
What?
Do you know what's even worse than that?
The CW.
That general is Martian Manhunter.
Right.
What?
That is true.
That general is Martian Manhunter.
Yeah.
But
Johns, yeah.
But that's the tip of the iceberg that Mark C says because he is. Because he's never in the Snyderverse. He's never acts like Superman in the entire film. That's the biggest problem with it. The movie is a complete bastard, and it bastardizes his character the same way The Last Jedi does Luke Skywalker. That's why I hate it. That's in a nutshell.
Oh,
so,
or the fact that he doesn't have any.
Let's talk about another scene. The death of Jonathan. Why did Jonathan actually go out to the car again?
For his
kid. So he could die?
No, to get the dog. He went to the dog.
Die.
Oh.
Okay, now let me ask you this. I've loved every pet. I've always thought of them as part of our family. Any pet that I've ever had, but if it was a choice between my father, the breadwinner of the family, the person who's made sure I've had a roof over my head, who is my rock, who is the husband to my mother, or the family dog. Pardon my French, but fuck the dog.
No, you don't want to do that. That's actually a criminal offense. Is Eric leaving? Is Eric K leaving Clobberin?
Eric K, are you leaving? Hold on.
He says, sorry, all duty calls. I will see you all later.
Eric K, hey, man.
Are you leaving,
I'm sorry.
honey?
Sorry, bro.
If you're leaving, Eric, please let me know because I'd like to wish you a Merry Christmas. I don't think I'm going to get to talk to you before then, so...
Eric K, you are the man. Thank you for being here, brother. Merry Christmas to you. I hope we see you again soon.
Feliz Navidad.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
The
other part of that is, the other part of that would be is that animals have a fight or flight instinct. So as soon as that door opened and the tornado's on its way, even before the people got out, the Kent family got out, that dog is gone. You're not going to see that dog. That dog is out of that vehicle and missing. You're not going to see the dog.
My good friend Problem Being's here with us, by the way. Hey, Probby, I sent you something on Twitter. If you want to jump in, man, I just didn't think you'd be awake this late. It's very late over there.
Eric K, you have a few minutes. Okay, yeah, Eric K. Merry Christmas.
Oh, cool.
Thank you
cool, man.
For being a part of our stream all the time and being so loyal to our stream and being a great friend to us. And I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year. And I'll see you in the new year. I know I will. Be safe and have a lovely time. Eat lots. Eat everything.
Yeah, he is the man. Eric's the man. Kai MFS. Hey, man. Good to see you there, buddy.
What's up, Kai?
Yo, what's up, Kai?
Yes. A great, famous author among us. It's so great to see you, my friend. But yeah, my buddy Problem being, hey, man, if you hear me there, jump on. I don't know if you've distinguished gentlemen and ladies have met him, but he is a great pal. He's just from way on the other side of the world there, so I thought they'd be all asleep, man. That avatar, fat, sexy, Steven. Dude.
Creepy Santa.
No, that one's gross. You need to get rid of that
creepy,
one.
gross Santa.
Mexican Iron Man. I swear. Are you Canadian? You're just like, you're in my brain. You think like I do. Yeah. We get rid of the creepy Steven Seagal.
Is it Canadian Iron Man? Is that the new evolution?
Maybe. I don't know.
I am not creepy.
I yearn to be more civilized. Shit. No, dude, you are super creepy. You are like you had like a half a liter of scotch, and now you're coming down the chimney, and you're looking to, you want to know where my cookies are, and my cookies are not available for you, sir. My cookies are not available for you, sir.
No. Yuck. It's entertaining.
Brush your teeth or use mouthwash. That's disgusting.
Let's make out.
Yes, Rod Thunderheart.
No one puts guacamole on a hamburger. Is that guacamole?
No, that's cheese, you heathen.
Oh,
what
shit.
cheese is green?
I always have guacamole on my burgers when I'm in Mexico.
It tells you I'm not that Mexican. I'm actually allergic to guacamole avocados. Seriously.
That's illegal.
Loki laughs
isn't
at
it?
me all the time. I'm actually allergic.
Yeah,
to
they
avocados.
throw you out of Mexico for that, don't they?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh, is that why you're here? It was like, what?
Don't tell anyone.
I'll be all
Oh my goodness!
You look like you're about to start sucking something when you make your mouth go like that.
Look at that one.
Calm down.
Dude, that is messed up. Holy!
It's like a stoned Frosty.
Wow.
You killed me, man.
Wow.
What's in that corn pot pipe?
I've never used this one.
How do you do that? Where does he get those wonderful toys?
No, but Frosty needs an EpiPen because he looks like he's a dog.
Yeah,
Frost.
dude.
You're having a
Frosty,
seizure.
the dealer.
Frosty the stroke.
Had some very crazy.
It's crazy, man. Oh my
You
god!
made out of snow or blow?
Oh.
You're not melting.
If you're Tony Montana, snow.
Oh man! Oh my goodness! I could watch his avatars all day. He's got a different one. He must have 1,000 of them.
Oh,
Pure entertainment.
You, yeah. Oh my god! Oh, here we go. Look, we have a new superhero joining us here for the Legion.
Oh my goodness!
Great.
Now, there's a whole group of you over on Twitter. You can join for that.
Oh no! Do we have a UK person that infiltrated?
I have. I'm sorry. Red coats are coming. Red coats are coming.
Oh
Hey, man.
god!
Merry Christmas! Thank you
Merry
for being here, my
Christmas.
friend.
The pond
This-
leaked over.
You know, I just figured it would be so late, you guys would all be asleep. But you know, I want to, I have so many wonderful friends that I've talked about here on YouTube, and I have to mention not only the great problem being who was here, but also let's shout out. I'm sure Noel's probably asleep, but our buddy Noel. I hope he's
I
doing
doubt
well.
it. He's a night owl as well.
We love Noel, and I love my fellow Doctor Who fans, and with the TARDIS Zone and all that stuff. So. Thank you for being here. Meet the crew, man. If you have not met them yet, I'm sure you know of them. Loki and Eric.
Loki and
How's
Eric.
it going?
Nice to meet you, sir.
Hold on,
Nice
man.
to meet you, sir.
Hey!
Problem beans, good people. Problem beans, good.
He's the
people.
man.
he is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a
and
turkey.
yeah, introduce you to our jive turkey.
I am a jive turkey. I like to jive.
I love
Kentucky's-
watching the C's comment at 26 minutes past the hour. It's pretty funny. Would you let your kids sit on that Santa's lap?
Oh, hell no. Oh, I missed that one.
And of course,
there you go.
turkey is our Christmas bird. Whereas you have it for Thanksgiving. Just saying.
No, we do it both. We do it both here.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, we swing both ways.
Unless you're my German Jewish mother, then it's Goose.
Whoa, Eric. Whoa,
Chicken.
whoa, Eric. Whoa. Loki, reel her in.
Hey, I can't control her.
Yeah,
I know.
he
We've
learned
seen
that,
that
a little
every
while ago.
morning.
Oh, Fat Steven Dinosaur. There we go.
Okay, what dinosaur? What would we call this dinosaur?
I'm not gonna say it.
Stevenosaurus Rex.
Wow.
So you know,
Cigaloraptor.
Actually,
It's a Cigaloraptor.
Megalosaurus.
What's that? 24.
it's funny. Do you know there's actually a real horror movie about a turkey that kills people?
Oh yeah, no, I watched somebody review it. What's it called?
Wait,
Damn,
is
hold
it
on a
Melissa
second.
McCarthy?
No. It's called Thanksgiving.
That is. Y'all need to watch that. That is a trip.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
I'm not kidding.
Y'all need to watch that, y'all.
Thanksgiving.
Where is
Yeah,
that? Can you tell me where you watched that, Fusion?
If I'm not mistaken, I seen it on Netflix a few years back. I'm not, but it's not guaranteed to be on there now. But it's
No.
I've seen that quite a few years
I
ago.
don't have Netflix anymore.
I'll check around for it. That's hysterical.
Yeah, it came out in 2008, so it's called Thanksgiving.
Wow.
You will
You might
not
find
be
it on
prepared for
YouTube.
that
And
movie.
the
You're
crazy
not.
part about it, the turkey was talking shit while he was killing everybody. Like, come here, bitch, and all this.
Oh, he didn't just kill everybody. It's-
Oh yeah, but he was. Oh, that's right. Clobberin?
Clobberin, are we charging Steven Seagal for using additional bandwidth here on the stream with his little graphical stuff?
Is that how it works?
I don't know. I feel like he should be paying like some fee by the minute.
Fat bandwidth.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that one with Bill Goldberg where he pops out of the chimney and it's Fran Dresser and she's like,
Oh yeah.
Santa?
Like,
yes,
He's got the Santa suit on. Yeah, I remember that shit.
There
Yeah.
is the Santa Claus, and he lights her hair on fire.
Holy shit!
He
No.
kills James Caan, like right there. He kills James Caan, kills the whole family,
Yeah,
and
I
I'm
remember
like,
that.
yes.
But that's not the elf I recognize.
Oh,
Do you guys
man.
remember Snow Dogs?
Here, Steven. Okay, go outside, Steven. Go outside. Okay, we're done. Go. To the right. Yeah, go outside the front door. Go.
He'll just piss on your leg, my dude.
No, now that Steven can reach his places, he's never leaving the house again.
Oh, I thought he had legs. What happened?
Oh my god!
Wow.
He's
But-
panting.
Oh my God, what is that?
That's disturbing.
Oh
Well,
my
Oh my
aim
God.
the arrow in the other direction.
Yeah, that's the Cupid right there.
Holy shit! What the
He's
hell?
That
Make
arrow at
people fall
24/7.
in love?
He needs
Hey,
love.
Cupid stunt.
Oh,
Yeah.
bleach my brain,
I
bleach
like
my
long walks on
brain.
the beach.
That freaking Cupid has no teeth.
Holy shit!
That's
God,
some
dude.
dental insurance.
Yeah.
Looks like
He must be an English Cupid.
Oh, you know what? That makes sense.
That joke was fire.
It's
I
such
shall
a mystery.
I shall become a bat.
We're very self.
Look, it's my ex.
Oh, that's a bat? I thought, are you
This
sure?
avatar's
dragon.
getting- this avatar's getting deleted
How is
right
that
now.
a
Let's
bat?
just get rid of it.
What in the hell are you?
Oh, that's the bat's
This is
ass.
the most
Look at that.
so entertaining.
How to,
Oh, you're
how to
red!
catch a dragon.
Oh my god!
Oh shit!
It's
Is
red.
that mean dog?
That's a wolf. That's that. What is that? That's some kind
That's
of
that mean dog.
That's
Yeah,
a sheep!
I saw that on the Discovery Channel.
They're called
Right?
sheeps.
Ah!
I have a question for the superhero panel.
What?
What's up?
Yo.
But yes, sir.
Well, since the subject of a movie came up earlier, I figure it doesn't have to be necessarily a movie, but does anyone at least have one or two things that they have to watch every year for Christmas, or if not every year, something?
Yes.
Yeah.
Die Hard.
You wouldn't believe me.
Yes.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I want to hear it. You go first, Loki.
Yeah, go ahead.
My parole
I-
hearing.
To
I
the
watched-
demigod.
I watch Ben-Hur every Christmas.
Every year.
Every year I
nice.
watch
What's up, man?
Ben-Hur.
That's what's up.
I
I've
watch
never seen
Ben-Hur with
Ben-Hur.
Charlton
Right.
Heston, the original,
That's a good
and it's it's just one of those movies I gotta watch every year.
That's actually the second one, by the way.
Really?
There was a Cecil
Black
B.
and
DeMille
white
original from the 70s, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a great one though, man.
I
Marcy?
thought the Charlton Heston one was the first one.
No, there was one in the 20s by Cecil B. DeMille. Was there not a
Yep.
silent film?
Yep.
Yeah.
Black and white.
Yeah, I did not know that. Thank you. I'll have to look that up and check
Well,
it
you
out.
had the most popular one though. I mean, you know, that one you're talking about there. But actually, no. So that's one you watch every year, huh? Wow.
Yeah, that's the one I watch every year. The whole
Mark-
thing.
Wow. Damn, that's a long film too. There, Mark C.
Yeah.
Actually, I grew up with Bing Crosby as like Father Christmas. So for me, it's going my way, and
Nice.
Bells of St. Mary.
Excellent.
Hey, you know,
Excellent.
hey, Loki, just to let you know, not to interrupt, but they got a Ben-Hur video game, man.
Really?
No.
No. Come on.
Come on,
Seriously?
dude. Why would I lie?
Yeah,
Is
that would
it,
be a
is
strange
it,
thing.
though, is it because of that remake?
Nah, well, I
Oh.
mean, it's a game, man. It's I remember playing it a few years back, man. It's a free game too. I got it for the Xbox. It was one of those free to download. You know, they always have. And matter of fact, if they didn't take it down, it's still available. You can get it on the Xbox One. So
I'll
there
check
you
it
go,
out.
man.
Raquel.
Merry Christmas.
Well,
man.
you already know my answer here.
do?
Huge tradition around here is all the TOS in chronological order. As well, we usually go to a super old theater here that has basically been here since the city was built. And we watch whatever they're playing. It's usually Wrath of Khan or TMP. So, but we
That's
won't
right.
be doing
Yes.
that this year, but we'll of course be doing the TOS films chronological order.
Nice. Nice. That's right. You did mention that the other night. 24, by the way.
Yeah, I've been doing that
man.
for many, 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 many years.
Love it. 24/7.
Well, for me, man, I got a whole list, bro. I mean, we talking Charlie Brown Christmas special. We talking Chickmunks Christmas special.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we talking Christmas Story. Man,
Got a
there's
few of them there.
quite a few, man. There's Garfield Christmas. I mean, shit, I'm a big old kid, man. I'll fuck around and watch Smurfs Christmas. So I'm
I hear you.
You know, that but that's the thing, man. It's you know, you could you know, it's a bunch of shit that I wouldn't watch with, you know, with the homies in the hood, but you know, it's one of those things.
I want to watch them first.
Down with your homies.
I would watch all that, man. You know, like Garfield and Friends. I got the Christmas special. Like, yeah, I'm anything Christmas, man. I got, man, and I mean, I have over.
Are you down with the Fraggles?
You know, I think that it would still be cool because I can totally imagine like Snoop Dogg like digging the Garfield while he's smoking a reefer. So I'm sure you're okay with many homies.
Oh yeah. You know, it's
Home with the Downies.
But yeah, I mean, but it's one of those things. It's like you know, a lot of shows that had Christmas specials. You know, a lot of them like the Munsters Christmas.
Yes.
You know, it's just different shit like that. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff.
So,
you know, a lot of
watching this because is it a part of your childhood, like to just go through the motions of what? Yeah. A lot of people say that it's like it's very comforting because it reminds you of like relatives that you've lost or traditions that you had when you were young. That's actually really cool, and I can't believe that you totally admitted that, and that is so cool that you owned it because it's a really cool reason behind it.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah, like I give you like a Muppets Christmas Carol, like all that shit, man. I watch it all, man. So you can't miss me with any of that. I'm
nice.
Shit, I mean, I got you know, on that kind of level, I have nothing to be afraid of or ashamed of or anything like that, man. You know, plus I got kids, so I you know, sit down and watch it with them. So it was always a good time, and you know, they're getting older now, but you know, I still watch that shit, man. I got like hundreds of Christmas movies. Yeah. And you know, if there's like Carol Burnett Christmas or if there's anything else, I would definitely grab it and watch it. So it's physical media is where it's at, man. You know, you can find a lot of that shit just flipping through the TV stations. You know, you could actually, you know, got to get a piece of it, keep it at home. That way, nobody can restrict, you know, what you watch or what you don't watch.
True.
24. Do you have any of those old variety show ones like Andy Williams would do, or Perry Como would do Christmas specials and stuff like that? That would be a lot of singing and skits and what have you.
You know, actually, I got like Dean Martin and shit like that. Yeah, I love variety shows. Flip Wilson, Richard Pryor, of course, man. There's a lot of them out there, man. There were a lot of good ones too. And whenever they'd roll around and have their Christmas specials. The thing is, a lot of companies would actually take the specials and actually just print them off. You know, if you have to buy the seasons or whatever, you'd find it there. But they would take the Christmas specials and just release them separately on DVD. If I can catch a copy, I'd buy it. So I have a lot of different Christmas specials, and I love it, man.
Do you have the California Raisin claymation one? Do you have that one on?
I remember that. No, I don't, man.
I remember
that. You know what I'm talking about, right? With the
yeah,
bell,
I remember that.
The dinosaurs that never stopped eating. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be trying to forget that shit. Yeah.
Eris. Extraordinary Eris.
Yeah.
Forget the Rainbow Bright one. That's where you want to draw the line.
Oh, claymation Christmas. Claymation Christmas.
I got them all.
Here we come a waffling. They couldn't even sing it right.
I have all of them, man.
Yeah, it was
I got the whole collection of all of it, man. I have all that. I have the ones where Frosty went off and started doing different adventures. Like he teamed up with Rudolph. And Frosty had his wife and Frosty had a wife and kids, and him and Rudolph got together and fucking around and had an adventure. I'll be watching all that shit.
Well, I wanted to add. You said the Chipmunks Christmas. I have that soundtrack on vinyl still.
I have that on CD, man. You know that, great? And I have like the Carpenters Christmas special. I love the Carpenters, man.
Oh, the other one where like they teamed up and like they did like Medicare fraud Christmas. Do you have that one? Frosty and do you have that one? It's a Medicare fraud Christmas. You don't have that one? Where they teamed up with Rudolph.
Okay, guys.
Eris's turn.
Please tell us because it's your turn, babe. What's your favorite Christmas show?
See, that's a difficult one because I'm growing up. We never like watched one Christmas movie like every time that like Christmas rolled around. I'd have to say probably The Grinch.
Oh yeah, that's always a good one.
Like that was a good one. But like I said, I we've always watched different things. Hell, like I watched Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island one year. I don't like. It's not really been a consistent thing. So like. I mean,
It's amazing how it didn't affect you at all psychologically.
Yeah, I know. Like,
no lingering effects at all. I mean, nothing.
No medication needed.
I just heard you talking Boris Karloff and not Jim Carrey, but that's just me.
Both actually, either one. I watch both. Yeah.
Fair enough. Mexican Iron Man, sir.
Oh, I'm up next. Okay, so I'm gonna go. So I have to watch by superstition all the Godfather movies sometime before the first.
Wow.
And then the one movie I have to watch like without a fail is like The Year Without Santa Claus. You guys remember that one?
Oh yeah. It's a claymation one. Yeah, I got that upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Remember that one?
Yeah, I've got that one.
The Year Without Santa Claus. Yeah.
Do you remember the Christmas movie with John Lithgow?
No.
It was the
Santa
Christmas
Claus the movie
Santa
with
Claus
Dudley Moore?
the movie. Yes.
Oh yeah,
Santa Claus
I have that one. Santa Claus the movie. Yeah, that shit was awesome, man. That shit came out in the 80s.
Yes, all claymation.
Remember this guy? I'm Mr.
Jack Frost.
Christmas.
I thought it was.
Yeah, and I have that one.
I'm Mr. Icicle. I'm Mr. Tender.
That tells you how old I am, right?
These shows were great, though.
Love it.
Yep.
Oh, Fat Steven disappeared.
Where did Fat Steven
Where'd
go?
he go?
he's
He's not gonna get out
He
of
used up
this.
his broadband.
He
Get
fell
back
into
at
the.
it.
He
I got
fell
it.
into the void.
I got
Here.
it.
He's in a mall somewhere, right?
I found him
no,
back.
there he is.
There he is.
It's all fun and games till you take Clobberin's internet down.
I think
we're good.
Clobberin just did it on purpose, so it's all good.
Probably accidentally on purpose. Well, Fat Steve, you were in the next to the rotation, so you got one.
You can go ahead. I am a gentleman.
Well, that's good because I like him better than you anyway. I'm just kidding, brother. You know I love you.
It definitely feels like Christmas now. Thank you, Mike.
Well,
There's less screaming, "You're not my son," and more, "You're just telling it how it is."
we all call you fat. Now we're treating you like you're fat. It's cool.
And that's great. Feed me.
Probably.
I'm gonna get on my one wheel. Zoom.
What do I watch on Christmas?
Yes.
Well, I mean, traditionally in the UK, it's Doctor Who, but they buggered that up, so that's not going to happen.
I hear that.
Usually, I love things like the old BBC classic Christmas stuff, like let's see,
Born.
Oh gosh.
What do you think?
Well, there used to be a lot of like variety shows around Christmas time back when I was growing up, and also great Christmas episodes of things like Are You Being Served?
Yeah.
Stuff like that. I love all that. So I love going back to the
Very
70s.
funny.
Yeah, so 70s, 80s stuff. So I'll probably be doing that because on BritBox I've got a shitload of great British Christmas episodes and things like that, so I can indulge.
Nice.
But film-wise, it's got to be a lot of action-packed stuff. You usually get your Star Wars or something like that, but I think it's going to be difficult this year. I haven't really decided.
Yeah.
Die Hard, like an American.
Got to be Die Hard. I get. Yeah, I mean, for me, Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Yes.
Yes,
Be American this year. Choose.
Absolutely.
Lethal Weapon is a Christmas movie.
Also, yeah. So is Die Hard 3.
Is a Christmas movie.
As is Die Hard 2, by the way.
You know what? I can't believe the giving. Sometimes it just blows me away. The giving spirit of people, especially around now. I know Paulie's done some giveaways and stuff, and
so have you.
I have, but I got this like figure in the mail the other day, and I was like, oh, cool. Somebody obviously knows that I always like the Green Power Ranger, and it was like one of the only ones I liked was Tommy the Green Power Ranger.
Yeah.
And I get this statue, and I'm like, this is really cool. And I take it out of the box, and I like put it up on my shelf with my other stuff. And I'm like, what is this? This Sideshow Bandai thing. So I'm looking. I'm like, maybe I can get some more, And I go on. Yeah, Fat Steven knows exactly.
Yeah, I know exactly what you said.
And I'm looking at this, and it's like $499.
Yeah,
$499. $499.
Well, doesn't get any cheaper the more you say it, does it?
Well, no, it's just $498.
Wait for Tommy the Action Ranger.
The Green Ranger, the Green Power Ranger. He's in like a fighting stance on his coin, on his gold coin, and there's a stand, and he's holding his knife. And I'm like, no fucking way. No fucking way. Someone just sent me a fucking action figure that I would never buy in a lifetime. I would never, ever fucking buy something like this in a million years for myself. I just wouldn't do it. It's $500 fucking dollars. It's an action figure that costs $500 fucking dollars. And it's like all that was in there was Merry Christmas. No name, no return address.
Wow.
No fucking nothing. Just said Merry Christmas.
Wow.
And I'm like, we all try and do everything we can, and then something like that happens, and I'm just like, I just can't fucking believe that shit. Just can't.
He does. Well, it doesn't run a channel. I'll say this to all of you that do. It's like you guys give us so much as fans. Like I'm around the internet because I'm a fan. And you Loki, Clobberin. I mean, all of you. I mean, you guys create and you offer yourselves. Unlike people on TV who get paid for ridiculous amounts of money to do crap. You guys give of yourself unselfishly and creatively, and there seems to be no limit for all of you that have your own channels. And I'm a fan. I don't have my own channel. I don't think I'll ever have my own channel, but I love it. And I just get as fans, I'm going to speak for all the fans out there, man. We love you guys for what you do.
Oh, you're very sweet.
Thanks, buddy.
You've got to crawl back. You've got to crawl back in my streams to know that. To know that I always liked Tommy, the Green Power Ranger. I barely ever talked about Power Ranger.
I think you mentioned about 6 months ago. That's actually from a show about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Oh, I want your
Why
friends.
would you do that, Mike?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. How'd you remember that, man?
No, I didn't buy it for him, but I'm saying that's from a show about 6 months ago. I know that. I remember him talking about it.
No, if Mike sent it, he would have put a note in and been like,
I
love you, brother.
I would have had neon lights and shit,
Yeah.
I would have made him sign for it, FedEx signature.
That's pretty cool, man. That's amazing.
And
We got a nice fan out there.
I never got into this for that, but it just blows me away. I got into this because I love it. I love it. I have fun. I enjoy it. I like talking to everybody every day. I like talking about pop culture. I love getting to have, my little radio show in the morning. And
You love Discovery?
Oh yeah, I just love.
He loves
I'm gonna kick you off the panel.
No, Raquel, don't kick me off. I was just
in the penalty box.
No, I was kidding. Be a good Mexican. Be a good Mexican. Okay, shh, back to
Here I'm getting emotional about people sending me shit, and you're like,
yeah,
talking about Star Trek.
No, not
I don't know.
He loves to go wherever Kurtzman goes.
STD's
love
not
you,
Star Trek.
Loki.
Yeah, we do, man. Dude, that's awesome, though, dude. But you have been so good to all of us, my friend. You've taken me into your great Valhalla, and I do appreciate it, man. You got a great group here. It's you, man. It's all of you, though.
How many channels have you created, Loki?
Valhalla is everybody that is, in it. It's not me. It's everybody.
How many channels you've helped create, and you've asked for nothing in return, and you've given yourself selflessly.
And you did a great opening titles there for Clobby.
You did, man.
Fantastic.
Dude,
I love when I get to come on here because the first time I broke the mic open while he was doing the intro, how did you do that? How did you do that? I'm like, I just unmuted myself. It's clobbering time.
I thought he changed it. He was on the other night. I didn't know you could do that during the. I thought it just. I didn't know StreamYards let you do that crap. I'm a technical idiot. You know that.
How did you change it, Loki? No, I didn't. I just went live while you were opening.
I love those openers, man. That opening, man, it's fantastic.
Yeah. That's just awesome, man.
Yeah, you've nailed me right there, dude. Because it's me. It's the thing. I'm there, man.
I'm currently doing some titles as well, but I'm doing my own version of the Doctor Who opening titles.
Nice.
Oh, his work, Bobby's work is amazing. You should see his title work. He's great, by the way.
Oh yeah,
he got some great stuff for our good buddy Noel at the TARDIS Zone, which is a wonderful channel.
How did you get into that? If I can ask you.
Lockdown, amazing.
Really?
Yeah. Well, that's the way I roll. You're like, okay, I'm sort of sequestered to stay at home. So what am I going to do? I'm going to learn something. So
hell yes, dude. 20 years ago, they were going to charge my ex-wife. They were going to charge her family like $1,000 for a 5-minute remembrance video for her uncle, and I was like, fuck that. Give me everything you have. And I'll do it. I'll make it. And I just made it. I burned a DVD, but after that, I was like, man, I can make music videos. I can make my own music videos. I have my own little MTV channel. And that didn't work out too well because copyright. But that's what got me into
Well, you can always find musicians because there is a group of musicians who formed a group called MACOS, Musicians Against Copyright.
Huh.
So you can always look them
There's
up.
also
And
Creative Commons, right? You can go to Creative Commons and
yeah.
I've got my own guy that is.
I make my own music anyway, so
yeah.
I've got a guy that has he has really cool music. I use it in like all of my intros and my outros, almost exclusively just him. And I love his work. Have anything metal that's got a real good beat to it, I love it.
One of my old bands was it's kind of punky, kind of killing jokey kind of stuff. So I worked with a guy called Seabold from a band called Hate Department. He's been in like super groups like Pigface and Damage Manual, which is like a super group of people from Ministry, Nine Inch Nails, Killing Joke, and so on. So that was a really good little project we did there for a little bit, and it's quite that was my sort of heavier side coming up, which I enjoyed. So yeah, got a song out there, but I haven't done a video for it, so I might go back and do a video.
I want Nightwish to make my theme music. You think they would be expensive?
Yeah, it might be a little bit.
Clobberin,
Yes, ma'am.
Could we please start just running some of these favorite Christmas traditions and movies, starting at 9:40 p.m. or 40 minutes past?
Well, certainly. See what the chat's going on today.
Art
Where
Percy, John Denver and the Muppets.
Oh, and I
Can't
love
do
that.
Muppet Christmas Carol without John Denver, and it's
Oh, that
gotta
was
have
awesome.
John.
We've got a whole bunch of really great responses from the chat, so I just want to make sure that that we get to those before we move on to the topic. Okay.
Sure.
Sorry.
Nine what?
40 minutes past the hour. Art Percy says John Denver and the Muppets: A Christmas Together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then after that, everybody just creates a great flood of their favorite traditions. I can't believe how many Americans and international people are watching Saturday Night Live. They're binging it. That is so cool.
Oh, okay. The real one though, the old funny one, when it was good.
It's a wonderful one.
When it was good, yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
It has its
Well,
moments.
Oh, by the way, I never got to Fat Steven. Do you have one? Something you like? Steve?
I'm here. I was muted.
You got anything you watch, bro?
Well, if we're going back when family was still doing it, Christmas Eve was every claymation special. We just did them all back to back. And then Christmas morning, it would be presents. It'd be the Muppets Christmas, Meet the Fraggles. There was He-Man Christmas with She-Ra, which was god awful.
She-Ra.
So god awful.
Yeah,
with the power of love.
So
Yeah, I
when
remember
you
that.
say Meet the Fraggles, Fraggle Rock is Canadian. Are you saying that you're watching something from Fraggle Rock?
He is Canadian.
I'm saying I am Canadian.
Oh, I didn't know that, sweetheart. Oh, okay.
That's
So you're
okay. I'm just
Canadian.
known as fat, so it's all good.
I totally didn't know that you were Canadian. It's just very crazy to hear somebody mention Fraggle Rock. That's really cool.
I remember that.
They had a
Fraggle Rock was
crossover,
massive in
and
the UK.
Yeah,
they
I love Fraggle Rock, man.
there was also the Raccoons Christmas.
Yes,
I love the raccoons.
With Cyril Sneer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm a little old for that, but I have nieces and nephews, and my daughter watched that. But yeah, that's cool.
And there's one I reviewed it with Matt Mardigan like a couple weeks ago, and I please don't watch it. Alpha 5's Christmas special, because I remember when Power Rangers started getting popular, they had a Christmas special, and I did watch when I was a kid. And it's literally I hope it. I'm gonna make the joke. It's nothing really bad, but it's literally just Christmas carols back to back to back, and child labor making presents for Alpha. They send them off into the back room with this white smoke and goes, "Okay, y'all have to walk home now in the desert, even though we all morphed you here. Bye." And then it fades to like Alpha 5 and Tommy and Kimberly. I'm like, this is bad.
Oh my
This is
God.
really bad.
Oh, well, there you go.
Rod
There you go.
Thunderheart is screaming in all caps and putting up his exclamation points because, of course, Rod Thunderheart is also Canadian, so he loved your reply.
There was one more I forgot. Mr. Bean's Christmas.
Of course.
God.
Although Blackadder was
Blackadder's Christmas Carol. Yes, Blackadder's Christmas Carol. I watch every Christmas. It's so good.
The Blackadder Christmas special is great as well. If
That's-
you
yeah.
haven't watched that.
You can't forget Mr. Bean getting his head stuck in a turkey's ass. Like, come on. And he ran out of pretzels, so he starts opening the window and cutting off twigs of the tree. Like, come on.
Yeah, so everyone at home, just so you know, because we're Canadians, we're not all the way Americans, so we don't watch everything the Americans watch. But we're also British, and we have a lot of British people here, and of course this was part of the Commonwealth. So we also have a whole bunch of British stuff here. So we're neither American nor British, and we have our own stuff. So the traditions here are like a mixture. And of course, because we have Canadian content laws here, we can see some stuff and we can't see some stuff. So
Yeah.
But don't lie to everybody. You're the 51st state. Everybody knows this.
I thought we were. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, you might be fit. That's right. It might be you.
Hold on, wait. Which one's the 51st and 52nd? Y'all might have to fight it out.
Britain first.
We're all on lockdown. We can't fight anything.
Oh man, Blackadder's Christmas Carol though, like you know, that is just again every year. I never get it. Oh, like, dude, it's brilliant. You know, Rowan
It is
Atkinson.
fantastic.
See, I love Mr. Bean, but Rowan Atkinson's greatest thing for me is always his Blackadder show.
Blackadder.
And it's wonderful. I actually, the the Bruce Timmverse Justice League Unlimited cartoon before it became Justice Unlimited. The Christmas episode of that is beautiful. I watch it every year. Watch a couple other superhero related things. That's wonderful. You know, of course, Batman animated series, Christmas with the Joker. So just to start some geek Christmas stuff out there. You know, so yeah, I got to watch the cartoons.
Did you notice that none of us said the Star Wars celebration as tradition? I mean, even brought up Wookiee or anything.
Yeah, I thought somebody would.
Remember that one.
Oh God!
Yeah,
You know, actually, I would watch it if I had a copy, man.
Bro,
it's on YouTube.
You can find the
awful.
Fuck that. Nah, I would rather have I would rather have a copy, man.
Well, just copy it.
Nah,
it's too depressing, frankly. It's scary. It's terrible. It's freaky.
Nah, actually,
it's like a bad acid
I remember seeing that on TV when it would come on. Man, it's just not as bad as what people. You know,
it's bad.
I watched it last year, man. It was awful. It's pretty cool. Actually, it's the whole thing with Ichibaka and all that was kind of whatever. But the part that I liked was when they were looking at the little holograms and the one lady started singing and she looked like
Jefferson Starship in that, haven't you?
Yeah, I was like,
his name was Lumpy, for God's sake.
Yeah, Lumpy watching hollow porn.
Oh my God. His name was Lumpy.
Toxic male.
20 minutes of Wookiee growls without subtitles.
I'm like, it's on repeat. What's going on?
Look, there's a reason it only aired the one time in 1977.
Yeah, it was with R. Carney. Hey, did you see how Ichibaka was looking at her? She was like, I was like, yeah.
Wait, I have two more questions for the Canadians. Did SCTV have a Christmas special? Because I can't remember. And did today's special have a Christmas special?
I don't remember. I'm going to be totally honest. I don't remember. And I'm way too old to have ever watched a special, but my niece did. But I don't recall. And I was an SCTV chronic. I think John Candy did a couple of skits where it was either a feather boa or it was that cheap stuff that we used to put on our trees. But I don't recall a Christmas special proper. I don't.
There's the Bob and Dub McKenzie 12 Days of Christmas, eh?
Yeah.
I love that.
There is,
I'm with you, Diddy.
Love it.
There is one. It's SCTV, Christmas with SCTV, and there is hard copies of it online. But yes.
Really?
They did have a Christmas special, and it is with the John Candy and all of the originals.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Well, I gotta go and look for that.
Yeah.
Dee Myers says here, I love the old original Scrooge. So that's called A Christmas Carol. And Dee Myers, if you ever have a chance to go and see the stage play of A Christmas Carol, do it. I bring my family every year, and it's outstanding. It's such a great play.
Patrick Stewart's A Christmas Carol is actually a very good version of the story.
Yes, I like that. I've got that. It's a really, really good version. Patrick Stewart does wonderful job.
Great as well.
I don't think I can ever watch next.
Yes, Rod Thunderheart, you are correct. It is the Johnny LaRue skit. Yes, Johnny, what does he do? Johnny LaRue does something terrible where he takes all the money from a charity at a hotel or something like that, and that's why he's wearing the weird Christmas stuff around his neck. I think, yeah. Now that you're saying it's a Johnny LaRue skit, you're right. I think you're right.
Mexican, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, since you're the DC expert, does Batman Returns count as a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
it does.
Yeah.
It's also a weird movie if you think about it.
No, it's not. It's
weird.
Perfect. It's Burton weird. That's the point.
Yeah, well, it's Burton weird, but it is weird.
That's one movie I haven't had any complaints about ever. It can be brought up, and I never feel bad about it ever.
I was an extra on Dark Shadows, the film, and he was such a strange guy. He was really stressed throughout the making of that film. He came and sat down on the steps of the fake cinema that was built on the set, massive set. It's incredible. And he just buried his head in his hands. And I was like,
"What movie?"
Bad day.
Dark Shadows, the remake of the great old TV.
Of the vampire Telemundo, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of many unnecessary remakes there. That movie.
I don't know. I went down that rabbit hole for the original. I couldn't stop watching for some reason.
anything Burton I'll watch. So I watched it. It was campy.
I liked
was
it.
just campy.
Yeah.
It wasn't. I don't think it's anything like the TV original. I mean, we didn't have that in the UK as far as I'm aware. But like, yeah, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Well, there were over 1,000 episodes of the old show.
Oh right, okay,
I mean, it was a soap opera, daily soap opera. If anyone familiar with Dark Shadows, yeah. So, yeah, Barnabas Collins.
Mark with the C's comment from 10 p.m. or whatever time that is for you, 11 p.m.
Oh yes.
Thank you, Mark.
Carrie Fisher said that when she wanted to clear out a party, she would put on her tape of Star Wars Christmas special, the holiday special. Yeah.
Damn.
Yes. Well, that will do it.
Guys, I am out. I'm gonna say goodnight, everyone. I've got to get up in the morning, and I am exhausted. So thank you, Clobberin, so much for the invite, brother. Merry Christmas, everybody. I love all you guys.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Raquel, you have got to come on my show one morning.
Anytime. Just
Awesome.
send me a message, and if I'm available, absolutely. I've really enjoyed your company, and thank you so much for being a part of the panel tonight. And Merry Christmas to you. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. I know this is going to be a pretty stressful Christmas for everyone, and we're not going to be able to get to see the people we want, and perhaps we'll be a little bit glad that we don't get to see the people who we don't want to see. And I just wish you all the best in whatever.
You too.
And we'll see you in the new year.
Loki, thank you, bro. Are you doing one tomorrow night? Are we still doing our usual?
Yes, we're going Tuesday. So yeah,
right, bro, I'll be there.
Oh boy.
See you in the morning.
All right.
All right. See you guys tomorrow,
Later, buddy.
Take care, Loki.
See you tomorrow, man.
Have a good one.
Right,
Good night.
Well, I'll tell you, we've kept everyone here for a good while, so we can start wrapping it up a bit. I mean, a lot of people have a lot of things to do and everything, and I just cannot thank you all enough for hanging with me tonight. I'm gonna go around the horn and
Thank you.
Address everyone,
man. Thank you for having us, man. Thank you for having us.
Let me tell you something. I say it a lot, but I've only been here at YouTube since about like April already, and with Paulie and Loki and of course Eris was lovely enough to do my show even way before I was over here. So I met her. Yeah, the old BTR lived there, and so I made so many wonderful new friends here and stuff. I mean, Mark C and I have known each other outside of this before for a long time,
almost 30 years.
Yeah, buddy. Yes, indeed, man. And but I've made so many fantastic new friends here, and I'm having a blast with YouTube. Now, whatever kind of year it's been, and it's funny, sometimes in the worst years or the worst circumstances, crazy, wonderful things happen too. And one of the greatest things that's ever happened to me is meeting, is coming onto this format, which my son tried to talk me into doing 2 years ago, and I didn't listen to him. And then come and just meeting all these wonderful friends that I have met. I mean, love you all, and I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas. And I'm going to talk to every one of you before we get out of here. Man, you're amazing, Mark with the C, bro. I'll go around the horn. I'll start with you. Thanks for being here, my friend. And we got many, many fun shows in the works we're going to do next year, brother.
Yep, get to reading, buddy.
Yep, I got some reading to do. We're gonna just as and I'll get to Raquel about that in a second. But just as we'll be reviewing some Star Trek, and Mark and I will be doing some comics. The Simonson Thor run we'll start the year off with. For those who don't know, that's a classic.
Right.
By the way, Raquel, I got your book packed up tonight and bringing it to the post office tomorrow. And hopefully it's not going to cost me an arm and a leg to get it to you. But if one way or another, we'll get it to you.
Oh, you're an absolute sweetheart of a man. I cannot thank you enough. That book, that's a $350 endeavor to get that book over the border. So, Mark, I cannot thank you enough. You are just so sweet and kind and thoughtful, and what a great Christmas present. And I can't thank you enough. That's just so kind.
I couldn't believe how much they wanted for the trade, because I've wound up getting it for cover price.
Yeah,
I mean, it cost me anything.
Yeah, see, a lot of Americans don't understand that. Like it's all well and good, even if you have an Amazon Prime account, to just go and click on a book on there, and it looks like it's $20. The thing is that once you factor in the shipping, and then once you factor in the import fees, and then you have to do the currency conversion, it can get quite ridiculous. It's not unusual for a $20 item to be $125, $150.
God.
And as you saw on Amazon, even on Amazon.ca, that book that you want me to read, it starts at $150 Canadian. So I'm indebted to you. A beautiful copy of that book was $300 Canadian.
Good Lord.
Oh my God.
Yours looks like it just came from the factory. I just, like I said,
Oh,
I don't know how
Mark,
much.
I love you.
I don't know how. Well, I mean, literally, I pulled it off the shelf. I think he had it there maybe a week. I said, "Hey, do you have the John Byrne Star Trek compilation?"
Yeah.
And he says, "No." He's like, "But I think I can get a copy of the trade here in about a week." I'm like, "You mind?" And he's like, "No." And so he got it in. And he goes, "Here you go." And I'm like, "All right, cool." And
thanks, man.
I can't even thank you, because, after you taught me about that book, for everyone at home, I'm new to comics. I'm not new to Star Trek. I've been chronologically watching Star Trek to the tune of 667 plus hours since the 70s, like since the growing of the franchise. But the guys have been teaching me. I've been tuning in to Clobberin Times' show to learn about comics, to learn about the art of comics and paintings and the ones that are drawn and ink and things like this. And Mark was very keen for me to buy this Byrne book. And we thought it was going to be easy peasy, fresh and breezy. And we went on Amazon, and it turned out to be something that was like atrociously expensive once you actually started clicking, put into cart, deliver. So Mark stepped up, a gentleman that he is, and is sending me the Byrne book. And I am so over the moon, I can't even describe it.
Well, we're going to try to ship it out tomorrow. It may have to wait till next payday, depending on how much they want to charge for me to get it over the border.
Email you the money for the shipping it here. Like, I'm just so grateful that you did this for me.
Fantastic.
I know it's no big deal. We'll get it to you. But as I said, it's coming.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Steve Mitchum, thanks, buddy. Thanks for being here, my friend. You had to run out.
Sweet.
It is absolutely. Mark jumped out. You didn't have to jump out, bro. Well, Eris, I'm sorry. Let's use your title, Extraordinary Eris. Okay, thank you so much, my dear friend, for being here tonight with that guy. I know you've been busy and you're going through a busy time this year and everything. And I thank you so much. We love you over here for hanging out with us. And we got to do a show again and just to talk about something soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. No, I mean you're kind of the one that made me. I actually found my love for streaming through you. So, and of course, Loki kicked me in the ass to get me to start streaming on my channel. So I have both of y'all to thank for that. But yeah, of course, I would love to come on and stream again with you.
Yes.
And yeah,
we need to, because you triggered me one day. You did a Saturday stream when you were talking about the horrible Jar Jar Abrams filthy first movie, and the whole time I'm going, God damn it, I hate that. You and our buddy Project Storytime. I said, you hit my triggers here. You know how much I hate that goddamn movie.
Yeah. I know how much you hate it, and
you did a great job.
My argument is that it literally did exactly what it was supposed to do, because I'm living proof of that. So as much as you hate, you can't deny that it got new people interested in Trek, because I wouldn't be interested in Star Trek without that movie. So.
Well, now I hate you for making me have to admit it. So
yeah.
I love you. You were fantastic. I thank you so much.
Too, my dude.
You were the coolest.
Good night, Harris, and
good night.
This to you.
Thank you so much. 24, my friend. Dude. Again, new friends are still great friends, and we're gonna have to stream again soon, buddy. I enjoyed that time we got a chance to hang out and just show me some of your collection. Man, you need to learn anything about good deals and collecting comics. Man, this is the man. Thank you, buddy, for being here, bro.
Man, thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. And shit, I can't wait to we do it again tomorrow night.
Yep, we will be doing it on like we do every Tuesday night on Valhalla tomorrow night. I tell you what, I love Blake 7 so much, and unlike Star Trek, Raquel and I, have a great bond when it comes to talking about Star Trek. But there are a lot of people who love to hear about it. When it's a show that nobody loves, but just a few of us, and yet I have the similar passion for it.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got this great gentleman here, my new fantastic buddy. Problem being, I love you, man. I'm so glad you came here.
Love you too.
You are just such a great gentleman and so fun to talk to, man. You drive Noel crazy, but that's
my job.
That's a job. And I thank you for the times we've been coming here to talk Blake 7 with me, and we have to do it more and more because I never get tired of talking.
Absolutely. I think it's a wonderful classic British science fiction show. For me, it has the same reverence that Doctor Who does. It's from that same sort of period of sort of like Tom Baker's peak. It is a great show. It was inspired by Star Trek, and in its own right, it has inspired many other creators to form Babylon 5, Firefly, all sorts of shows sprung from being inspired by such a wonderful classic British science fiction show that I think deserves more recognition, more love, and any way we can help bring that into the public consciousness a bit more is always a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Thank you, buddy, man. I appreciate you being here, man. Especially it's like 5 o'clock in the morning or whatever it is over there.
My sleep patterns are all over the shop, so I got up and started doing some CGI stuff and rendering things. So.
Well, we appreciate you, man.
Yeah, so happy you could join us.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
It is an honor, sir. Mexican Iron Man, I cannot tell you how honored I am to have you here, brother. How you holding up, bud?
Great, man. Thanks, man. I'm super excited to be mentally back, and it's physically in 3 or 4 weeks. And I'll give you a preview for our Tuesday night show. Me and Loki were talking about taking the DC and the whole comics book thing with the panel that we normally have, and doing something called Then and Now, where we pick a set of characters or a comic book line where we read something back from the good old days when it was good, and compare and contrast it when we read one of their modern books where they've jacked up Batman or jacked up Superman from the modern day. Then and Now for Tuesday nights. I don't know if we're going to start for tomorrow night, but we're going to start in about a week.
I can't wait.
And I think it's going to be great. And so what we're going to do on the panel is we're going to read the classic Then and Now. Nice. And so people can literally see what the difference is in the writing and then the graphic style, what we've lost and the crap we got now, so we can really appreciate, what it is and stuff. So Then and Now.
Well, man,
Mexican Iron Man, you're getting a lot of shout outs from the chat.
Hey,
a lot of Doomcock followers are here, and we were all concerned for you because Dictor gave you a shout out, and so there are a lot of people behind the scenes who have been sending out prayers and well wishes for you, and I just want you to know that there are a few of them tonight in the chat, and everybody is so happy that you are on the mend.
Absolutely.
Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, Raquel, I'll tell you, I was being serious when I said literally my own brother didn't call me for weeks while I was in the hospital, and I'm 400 miles away from my mom and my other sister, and where this happened at, and I got, like Loki told one time on one of his morning shows, I was just so down and disappointed, and what I would do is every time I got down, I couldn't always stay awake long enough to log in, but I would jump on the stream, like either Dictor's or, I'd try to catch one of the shows with Loki, Clobberin with you guys on Tuesday night. And I would see the well wishes. Yeah. And I'm just like, God, so many people sending me love from all over the planet. Yeah. And it literally made the difference of me being motivated. And how I translated all that love is I got discharged a week and a half early, and my physical therapy is 2 weeks ahead of schedule. That's how motivated I was to get back to this community and this online world. Man. That's and I did tell you, whether anyone sent me a Christmas basket or not, shouts out, the chats, DVD, Dictor stream, everybody. I love you guys. And it really, really, I'm all alone up here, leg busted, all by myself in this acute care facility in COVID, can't have visitors, 400 miles away from my family. And you can only imagine how, alone I felt. And what kept me grounded and motivated was all of you guys sending me, positive love throughout.
I command you to get better immediately.
Yes.
Okay.
There you go.
But thank you all. Love you.
Thank you, buddy. I'm so honored that you were here tonight, man. Fat Steven Seagal, dude, you've been such a good buddy to me, man. I thank you for being here tonight, brother.
I'm not used to compliments, but you're welcome.
Fuck you. I mean, I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm the paper towel of the community. I get it.
You know, I appreciate you. You know, I appreciate you, bud.
I appreciate everyone here, and I appreciate you too, Clobberin. I can take a joke. I sure as hell dish really crappy ones. So it works out.
Now, you're the man, dude. I have so much fun hanging with you and streaming with you, brother. And it's the first time I've had you over here, and I hope you will come back and hang with me sometimes. I know you're a busy beat now. You're all over the place.
I'm all over the. You're making me sound like I work in Vegas. That's creepy.
Well, you and probably, man. You're all over the man. You guys just stream after stream after stream. I can't keep up with you guys.
Stephen is actually a streetwalker in Vancouver. We are trying to put together.
No. There's not enough meth in Vancouver for me.
Just kidding.
I'm more of a St. Catharines kind of girl. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, brother.
Actually, all you guys here, especially from Valhalla, whether you're in the chat or Doom's chat, like people I've met. I've gone from a guy who sends pictures via Twitter DMs to a guy who actually talks on camera. So it's been quite a jump, and it's been great knowing you, your community, Loki's community, Lorena, because she puts up with me. I don't know how she does it. But it's been an experience, man. I wouldn't change it.
Oh, we should shout out to the wonderful Lorena Crehol, whom show you were a regular on there. She had me on there a couple weeks back. She is freaking amazing, beautiful, and terrific, and we love her. So, Lorena,
Stop
you're
trying
amazing.
to take my job.
I'm working on it, man. She has.
Yeah.
I've been trying, dude. She just likes you too much, man. What can I tell you?
Yeah, I feel it. Let me too, Clobberin. And Mike, especially. It's also been a great thing to know you this year.
He's the man.
Yeah, go make me a sandwich.
I'm gonna tell everyone that I tell you what, there's no more wonderful person to stream with. Sorry, everyone, but Raquel beats them all. She has been so fantastic within the times we've been able just talking some Trek. This past Saturday night, we were on 4 hours.
Woo! That's good.
Yeah, we're a little ridiculous.
I had so much fun doing it. So, my dear, and tell them what we're doing next year, what we're starting.
Okay, so first I just want to say thank you to the chat. Dee Dee Myers, Rod Thunderheart, Art Percy, just everyone who came tonight. There are tons of names in the chat, and you guys are the reason why we're here. Without you guys, we're just a bunch of boring people standing around in a room. So thank you so much for being here, and to each and every one of you, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is a tough year, and I want you to know that there's a whole community of people out here who care about you and are wishing you well. That said, my name is Raquel Briggs. You can find my published nonfiction at academia.edu. That's textbook stuff, so it's not too fun. If you'd like to read something a little fun, you can find my science fiction at RM Briggs, the handle that you see here tonight, on Amazon.com or on your Kindle device or on your Kindle app.
And in the link below, by the way.
Yeah, and on this channel, Mike and I are going to be starting a show called Saturday Night Star Trek. And each week, we're going to chronologically go through all of Star Trek, 66 to 05, because there's no filth or vandalism here.
You said it.
We're going to be going really in depth into it. So we're going to be looking at some of the information you might find in 365. So we're going to be talking about production notes. We're going to be talking about production facts. We're going to be talking about the cast, our favorite characters, the films. We're going to be talking about the whole IP as 66 to 05 fanatics. So I hope you'll set aside your Saturday evenings in the new year because we'll be together and we'll be doing our best to entertain and inspire you with some positive Star Trek.
Thank you so much. You are so awesome. I mean, again, appreciate it. Appreciate everyone. Thank you all who are here in the chat. There were so many. I know I can't remember them all. My great friend Steve Mitchum, Jobber, Dee Dee Myers. Man, there were so many of you. Smart Steve was here. Rod Thunderheart. Yes. Rod Thunderheart. Dee Dee. I said Dee Dee Myers. Mark with a C. Doug Oberg. Matthew Anderson was here.
Just Joe.
Else? Say again.
Just Joe 47.
Yes, he's Jobber. Just Joe. Merry Christmas to you all. It means a lot to me that you all showed up to hang out with us tonight. And especially to those who, well, the great Paulie who was here earlier, and all of our other friends, Lord Thoth and others who were here earlier. This superstar legion of superheroes that we had here tonight. This was Christmas with the Superheroes, best one I've ever done. Thank you so much, everyone. And we're going to let you all go now so you can all go watch something Christmassy.
Merry Christmas to the panel. Merry Christmas to the chat. My love
Merry
to you
Christmas,
all.
everyone.
Merry
Christmas
Christmas,
to everybody. One and all.
Happy Easter.